The scammers online spreading their lies, pumping stocks with dollar signs in their eyes. But we see through the noise, cut through the mold, calling out fraudsters. Truth be told, hey, expose the lies, let the story unfold. Truth be told, yeah, shining the light on the tricks they sold. No hype, no spin, we bring the facts, let the truth roll in. Fraudsters beware, your game's getting old. We're taking it back when truth be told. Truth be told. Truth be told. And the truth shall set you free.
Alrighty, thanks Restream. That whatever you want to do with the intro video, I'm sure will work just fine for us. Luckily tonight, it's a chill stream, so not too bad. Not too bad. We're just doing cool stuff. We're just chilling. We have a main event where we're gonna do one of our something we haven't done in a long while. One of our just kind of chill and watch stupid people do stupid things live stream. But before we get to that, we're going to deal with some lawsuits that have happened this week. We're also going to start about in medias res with our stupid tweets of the week, and then let people vote over the course of our.
I actually prepared
watch.
this week. I have.
Oh, I think I have one too.
I'm pretty sure I got
think I prepared too.
Before we get there, we have some things to get to. I did my that's right, because I backed out and then I came back. That's what happened there. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. We're gonna come back over here. What the actual Restream. Okay, Restream, like, yeah, okay. Anyway. So we actually have one thing that we're going to talk about that's kind of a topic item of public interest. I haven't gotten to read this report, but I think it's kind of funny that Carvana is finally swinging into the news with a short report. Have you gotten a chance to read this, Amy, or any of this?
I did. Well, not all of it, but I read some of it.
Yeah. Oh, you read some of it? Well, can you give us a 40-foot overview then?
I mean, it's just, using drive time. Like, drive time has, huge losses while Carvana is getting these, huge gains. And,
right.
It's way more in depth because of, the car loan stuff. And, I didn't get that far into it. But, the Gotham City, because there's a lawsuit that's happening, so they filed FOIA requests for
the
VIN numbers of the cars to track where the loans went, and so it's pretty in depth. And like I was telling you before, I think if anything, that they don't release these financials because they're private companies, so they don't release them to the public. But I think if anything, if this short report does anything, it incentivizes the SEC to look a little further.
Right. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes. I think we've all been under no illusions that Carvana is kind of a fucking fraud.
They refused to release the financial details about drive time in a closely watched lawsuit against Carvana and its executives. I hadn't read this tweet yet, alleging they carried out fraudulent pump dump schemes. So yeah, that's. Yep. So they the drive time 2024 annual report, and so they did a FOIA request and got this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so that's the basis of their report. We'll have to keep an eye on it. I'm sure it'll be interesting and fun, especially since there's a lawsuit involved now. I need to go find that one then. We'll put that on the to-do tab. Speaking of things on the to-do tab, any of you planning on watching Ryan Cohen on Fox Business next week?
I think it's Monday, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't watch Ryan Cohen on anything, but Platinum probably will.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it.
then you can give us a good report then for
He looks weird without
Saturday.
it. He looks weird without his like little mustache. I mean, like I see that's like shadowed, but I don't know.
Yeah.
He looks weird right there.
Also, it's kind of washed out because it's clearly like like
Well, I
someone
also-
took a picture of the screen and then did a screen cap and like.
Well, like I was telling you, I feel like Burry's just like using GME to sell a Substack. So I mean, making $349 a year. He's got 212,000 subscribers, and like Platt was saying, a lot of them are free. But I mean, it's the way to sell your Substack, huh? Here's my list of the companies I think Ryan Cohen's gonna acquire.
I'd be kind of curious. So far, I will say, while I don't know which ones Michael Burry's thinking of, the ones that I've seen have been absolutely stupid. Let's start with Zero Hedge.
Did you see my response right under that?
No! I saw that, and all I could do was just put a wall of laughing like movies.
Well, I mean, if you read
why would GameStop buy an insolvent movie theater company?
Yeah, if you read what he said that it's that what he's the whatever he's looking at could potentially bring the market cap of GME to 100 billion. And I was like, well, it ain't AMC.
Yeah. Then we got Fannie and Freddie Mac baggies being like, hey, what if GameStop bought our bags for us? Then we'd be doing just great.
No. Well, I mean, I don't think that. I mean, is he suggesting that he would acquire Fannie and Freddie? Because I don't think that's
would acquire.
That's not possible.
Stake or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Everybody's like losing their minds. Like, I mean, the smartest thing for him to do would be probably to acquire some sort of financial sector thing,
like Western Union.
I don't know, because I thought Funko at first, but then when I saw his like $100 billion thing, I was like, no, it's not Funko. But I don't know. I mean, that would be the smartest thing to do. I mean, but why Western Union? Like, what's your thesis there?
Oh, I don't have one. You just said financial, and then I want to say O'Hare was talking about that.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I don't follow O'Hare.
I don't know. Like, at least Investor Turf is relatively grounded, but again, why would he buy any of these retail outlets is beyond me.
Yeah, no,
I don't like. He's always been, from what I've seen,
I could see it being
very
like
invested in sort of like tech retail, or what he's tried to do with GameStop has been that or crypto. So like, why would you get a regular brick and mortar retail company to tack onto your brick and mortar retail company?
I mean, I could see it being like a buy now, pay later type thing, right? Because consoles are pretty expensive. So like, if people can buy now, pay later on like consoles and things
so like
that.
one of those, like, oh man, what are, like, I know I should know some of those companies, but
I mean, the big ones would be like Affirm and
Citadel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Citadel, right? Yeah, I don't know. There's a ton of them popping up all over the place, but like, it has to make sense. Like the Gap, why would GameStop acquire the Gap? Or American Eagle or Kohl's? Like,
or if you wanted to stay in like the video game thing, why not, try and merge with Epic Games or something like that?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't say merge; it says acquire. So he wants.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean, but like M&A. If you want to like, if you want to get something, either something like you said, Affirm, that kind of makes sense, or something that's relatively in the gaming sector, like say buying Epic Games. I don't think that they would be able to acquire Steam. That seems like it would be an other way around transaction. But,
well, I mean, you have to like
something like that.
It's got to be something that's accretive to them and something that makes sense to the legacy
Company
business.
being,
And so for me, like when I think about it, I'm like, I mean, what was the Nintendo Switch is like $500, right? So like you'd be able to probably sell a lot more if you have buy now, pay later. I mean,
what's still the market cap?
The liability and the risk of default is still there. So something to think about. But you know,
What's
we're living in a you'll own nothing and like it world. So like
right?
that, if it's right in with the state of the union at the moment.
What about what's the market cap going? Didn't you guys have the meme joke of what if they bought, well, what was that one retail like online retailer?
Bed
I
Bath and
should
Beyond.
know it. No.
Yes.
No.
Not surprisingly, my stupid tweet of the week is in parallel.
No,
to this.
I should know it. It's one of those electronic retailers. Why am I blanking on it? They're a publicly traded company. They were a shitco for a while. Penny stock.
Like Newegg?
Yes, thank you. Newegg. That's their current
Yeah.
market cap.
Yeah, but for what? Like for that? Because I mean, they're for what? Their shipping capabilities, or like what? What would they?
Just the overall business in general. Like it would cover a lot of their business. Like,
But how much online?
Newegg
business are they
has
doing?
bigger operations and does more of what GameStop is already doing, only
Yeah.
bigger and more so, and with actual revenues.
But isn't Newegg like? Is it computer parts or?
Computer parts, electronics, build your own
Okay.
PC stuff. Yeah.
Maybe
Which
he's gonna bring.
GameStop
Maybe
does
he's
some
bringing.
of it. It just doesn't.
Maybe he's bringing Radio Shack back.
So they
I kind
do already offer like a buy now, pay later thing on their website by Zip.
Okay.
just buy Zip then.
But they also have like their GameStop credit card, right? Which
Mhm.
but I mean, they don't really make money on that. Oh, Zip are they it looks like they are a public company.
No.
Ticker ZIP.
Of course.
That tracks.
It's traded on the Australian Digital Financial Service.
Oh,
So it's an
well,
Australian
that
digital
doesn't
financial
count.
services company.
You need to get into the American market, huh? Yeah. I like this idea. This one's a good joke. What if GameStop bought OnlyFans?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey, they got the money for it.
Yes, I do.
Oh my goodness. But
I saw on some article they were saying that GameStop could buy Marathon Digital, MARA. I was like, okay, first of
Amara,
all,
please don't.
absolutely not.
Like a Bitcoin miner?
GameStop is already bagged in Bitcoin. Why would they want to buy a company that's also bagged in Bitcoin?
I thought they were trying to get rid of it.
I don't even know why people are saying that. Like, does anyone even know what their wallet is when they have never made that public? I don't understand where people are coming up with that.
Yeah, that's a great question.
I mean, probably by the amount, or I don't know.
Maybe some inside sources familiar with the matter.
Well, they just disclose the
Right.
amount they have, right? Like, can't be that hard.
Yeah, but what if they have it in multiple wallets?
Okay.
That's
I don't know.
crypto.
I don't know how people don't
The
ask.
reason I think people were saying is because it had something to do with GameStop, and that could be totally speculative too. Something about GameStop having a Coinbase account, which maybe, sure.
Yeah, that's also like not verified anywhere.
Do you think that
so-
it could be the account number from the electricity bills at BBBY?
You know what? That's probably it. Yeah. He was probably paying for the electricity with Bitcoin.
Yes.
Well, no, but I'm saying,
like
like, is that how they figured it out, right? They were just like, let's find out the account number for the utilities bills. And that's how they found his wallet.
I can't even tell if you're being serious. Like,
I'm obviously not being serious.
like what?
Because
Because I was gonna say, I don't think that's it.
Ever talking seriously like that, please just bit me from the show.
Speaking of things to not talk too seriously about, have you guys gotten to see the files out of this most recent excerpt from the Epstein files?
Well, I saw Crazy Michael thinking he was vindicated because Doug was in the Epstein files, and then when I looked further, I'm like, I don't see like Epstein
Vindicated.
anywhere really on this at all, and like it's not him talking, and I couldn't figure out, like, that's when I asked you and you sent me this, and I was like, that actually makes the most sense out of anything I could have thought of.
It's basically some crazy dude sending emails to Jeffrey Epstein about literal meme stock conspiracy theories, and basically Jeffrey Epstein leaving him fucking unread because there's no response to any of these.
And it's like all of their like inane baggy ramblings. Of course, it was a baggy.
Yeah, and this was all from 2021. From this
How many did he send? Was he just like
whoever?
was he just emailing him every day?
Wednesday the 20th. Okay, let's go to the top. We'll find out. So Friday, March 21st, 12th, excuse me, March 12th, 2021. And then
We skipped over one, but it's okay. March
well, I
20th.
couldn't find the date on it. Was it?
And March
So that's
12th.
the 12th. And they
Okay.
I guess they linked out. Okay. So that's all of that. Then Tuesday,
just-
March 9th.
This has a running conversation going on with Jeffrey Epstein.
February 28th,
Okay.
2021.
Wait, what doesn't this technically link Jeffrey Epstein to the baggies?
I also love that this thing, like, I don't want to get too into it, but like CoffeeZilla had some of the big names.
They are really like insane.
And you've got stuff like, I love that during one of Michael's live streams, he was talking about how Elon Musk was one of the good guys. And if we have to choose between the pedos and the jocks, like rich jocks like Elon, then I'll choose the rich jocks over the pedophiles, except Elon's all over the Epstein list. It's kind of fucking hilarious. He was pretty chummy with Epstein, it fucking turns out. Go figure, because there's been a lot of supposition and accusations about his dad being a pedo. So, you know.
Jeffrey Epstein and G-Max. You see Jason Calacanis all wrapped up in this shit too. Like everybody's
yeah,
life is
I retweeted that and
right
said,
now.
whoops, looks like one of the all retarded podcast members is going down. It's like Jason. And then there was, I guess, there's a whole bunch of people. And there was, of course, what was it? Oh, yeah, Bill Gates getting fucking... Like Jeff basically openly talking to himself about blackmailing Bill Gates, like just absolutely crazy stuff. And there's your real reason why no one wanted the Epstein files to come out, because there's just a bunch of associations that look really fucking awkward, regardless of if you did anything or not.
Indeed.
So it's lawsuit time. It's lawsuit time. Just a brief, quick update. This is more, I'm mentioning it just because I want to talk about something else after this that's fucking hilarious. But here, no, I didn't want to do that. Anywho, so we got an update on Donahue George's lawsuit. Basically, FINRA responded and is like, yeah, all the same stuff we keep telling you, baggies, still true. And you're still not getting anything. Catch you in the motion when this motion dismiss gets granted by the court. Really, the absolute highlight from this week, though, was did you see Ethan's weird and crazy rant from this week?
Nope.
So, he once again posted what he alleges is Adam Aaron's cell phone number. So in, keeping with being as careful as possible in case it actually is, but I highly fucking doubt that fucking Adam Aaron texted on WhatsApp or whatever Ethan's claiming. So I just blacked out I smile, I laughing, crying emoji'd over his phone number. And he's basically was telling all the baggies to go text Adam, who he believes is Adam Aaron. Just
he said that. So he's texting his work cell phone number on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least what he alleges it is.
Totally normal.
So, yeah, absolutely, totally normal behavior. That led to some actual,
but nothing came up. So.
Right. So, this led to some actual fuck around and find out consequences for Ethan. So he'll have to delete those posts along with ones relating to me and enjoy your X timeout. I don't think he'll delete them because he's like, no, I'm in the right here. And so his account will be going quiet. I have a feeling. because
We'll just start another one.
Well, yeah, that's probably what happened with his old one, because his old one's still active, but that's probably what
But
happened.
he refuses to delete them.
And so he'll just make a new account.
Great.
Which is hilarious. We also have some updates on the James Fishback lawsuit. Fishy Boy, apparently, right before he was about to get some of his stuff seized, made some sort of allegations ex parte to the court, basically suggesting that he was trying to e-file but couldn't e-file and all this other stuff. The clerk of the court has no records of any attempts to file with the court and anything like that. So plaintiff has until the 29th, according to court's filings. And then as of the 30th, plaintiff Greenlight filed on behalf of James Fishback this following statement. I, James Fishback, declare as follows. I'm the defendant and judgment debtor. Plaintiff alleges purchases dating from March 15th, 2024, nearly 22 months ago. I have not been able to identify such things. Well, it'd be really nice if you cooperated with the proceeding and we'd be able to verify that. Says that I must turn over 43 items, but none of this has been established in the record, again, because you refused to cooperate. And it basically goes on like that. So we'll see what the court decides to do about that. Meanwhile, you want to watch party sometime this week on Monday, Amy?
Ugh, no. I hate to listen to that guy talk.
All righty. We also got an update in the Andrew Left defamation case against Anson Funds. We basically, this should be updated. Because I paid. Thank you. I paid for stuff. Unlike some people. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but this is Andrew Left's response back, which also has a bunch of wonderful redactions and everything. Let's see what the introduction here. I think we'll be able to get the gist out of this. There we go. Defendants blank to federal law enforcement agencies were not ministerial misstatements. They falsely accused plaintiff of blank. Glad we don't get a no. I mean, it's not like it's particularly obvious what he's being accused of. The government relied on blank to indict Andrew Left and sue him and Citron. Caught red-handed, defendants asked this court to immunize them from accountability for blank that upended plaintiffs' lives and livelihoods. This court should decline. Well, again, the criminal prosecution is still pending, right? Like, that hasn't changed, right?
Pretty sure.
Okay. So, like, again, what are we doing here? Like, who cares if it upended your lives? If you're a criminal and guilty, then, like, what are we doing here? What they told the SEC was accurate then, right? And the DOJ. So they claim absolute privilege protects even knowing blank. They are wrong. California amended the law in 2021, stripping protection from exactly this type of false reporting. Second, defendants claim plaintiff's limitations period expired, ignoring that plaintiff had no access to the defamatory statements until October 2024, tolling their claims until well past when they filed. Defendants barred earlier disclosure of the statements to plaintiffs, defeating any inquiry notice theory. Third, defendants claim the complaint fails to state a claim despite detailed allegations of provably false statements accusing plaintiff of blank. Defamation per se and disparagement under standard, let alone minimal merit standards. I think that pretty well covers what all of his attacks on this motion are going to be, which I don't get it. Again, we haven't, like, the case is still ongoing, so it seems highly premature for any motion for, defamation or anything like that. Just on its face. Do you guys use your Blue Sky accounts, Annie?
I don't even know. I don't even remember the login.
Well, we got some news from Kabiko. Did you guys see these series of posts?
I did see.
I did see this.
tweeted. Yeah.
Mhm.
Very interesting.
Do we know for sure he was talking about Malone and Quantum, or we don't know?
I think he's going to keep denying that it was about Malone or anyone in particular, but like, who else was he talking about at this point in time? That's me.
I mean, it
That's
could
my-
be anyone who did that, right? So like,
right. But which would mean that it could be equally applicable and not applicable.
right.
A lot of
Exactly.
Canadian companies. So. But I mean, how many
Yeah,
people
I
are
mean, I've
buying?
never heard about this.
Like, once the 20% is triggered, I mean, how many people are buying 20% of Canadian companies?
Right,
So,
and he had 27%, right? 27, 26, something like that.
27.5.
Which would mean that he'd be required under Canadian securities law to disclose that and make a buyout offer.
According to
what
this
stock
law.
does Amy hold? Like, you think like just one? I own a lot. I own Emery's.
I've got quite a few.
I own tech. I have some nuclear stuff, natural gas. I've got all kinds of stuff, buddy. What stock do you hold? Honda Game.
Why don't we go around? Any ones that you own, Platinum, besides GameStop?
Yeah, VTI, obviously. I show it constantly. And let's see, I was told to look into RAM stocks in November. So I've been looking into and literally talking about RAM stocks ever since November. And then we have them up.
So you have which one? Which one of those?
So I have
Micron.
Micron. I have
Micron
RPS,
was
which
the
is
one I was
Rambus.
hearing.
I have SNDK, which is SanDisk, so my cost basis on SanDisk is 226, and on Micron is like 2 something, I think 230 or something like
I
that.
need to get on that, I bet.
What else? I have UEC, I think, which is like a uranium stock. What else do I have going on?
Yes, got
That's all
that.
I
I
can
definitely
remember.
do have natural gas. XRP, great.
Oh, she has AZRH, obviously.
Obviously. I'm like basically an owner at this point.
Yeah,
Don't tell me.
I'm a little. I need to get a little bit more equity exposure, but right now I've got like Boo, and then of course I still am waiting for that merger between the.
Oh, that's right. I have
Tylenol
KP.
company.
Exactly. Yep. That's what I'm waiting for too, for it to be $21.
And then I also have Qualcomm currently because I think that that's probably my semiconductor play. I think they're hugely undervalued compared to the other semiconductor companies.
I have VIRT. I'm trying to think of like.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh my God. I had VIRT calls for so long and I finally sold them. Thank you for that earnings. Oh my God. I've been so underwater for so long until earnings. And I was like, oh,
Right. There we go.
What else? Yeah. So, I mean, that's
Probably should have had us up in this screen here and it would have given me a good time for transition. But yeah, those are some of the stocks we hold. I'm kind of.
Oh yeah, I
in the
had gold,
research bit.
GLD, not anymore.
Yeah. Did you have silver right before that 30% collapse on Friday?
I never had silver. I did have copper, COPX. I had copper for a little bit.
Oh,
Already
my
sold out
goodness.
though.
Gosh,
Oh.
those silver baggies are.
Yeah. Oh, I do have GameStop warrants also. Yep, got that.
Definitely. So there was a new lawsuit.
And NBIS. Okay. Now I'm done shilling.
Okay. So we had this lawsuit that was brought up. I looked at this. Originally, everyone thought, "Ooh, it's a shareholder lawsuit. Maybe they're going after the whole Malone scam thing." And like, no. First of all, the plaintiff in this case is key. Go look up that last name. It'll be familiar. In fact, I would say go look at the people that are in the C-suite at Quantum Biopharma, and you'll find that last name. It looks really familiar.
Is that like the CFO or something?
Yeah, the co-founder guy, or is it the COO? Is it him? But yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure it's probably his brother or some family member that has a decent amount of stock. But it's the same
on behalf of Quantum or GNS?
No, it's not GNS. It's on. I don't think it's on behalf of Quantum, but they're there as an interested party, and guess who's representing them?
Oh, no shit. Shocking.
Also, you will find it funny that these defendants are the same one as the lawsuit that Wes filed on behalf of Quantum. So you want to know what my guess is to this lawsuit?
What?
If it's likely to be dismissed for lack of jurisdiction because it's a Canadian company suing Canadian defendants in a U.S. court, well, what if we get an American shareholder to sue the same defendants as a shareholder on behalf of the company? That gives them their little end around.
Well, but also wasn't the response before saying that they couldn't even trade in that stock because they were Canadian? Like, isn't this Canadian, the CIBC thing?
Yes.
Right, and they couldn't even buy or sell Quantum?
Right. Well, they could, the Canadian version on Canadian markets, but that wouldn't be germane to U.S. courts.
Yeah.
So here we are again with the same silliness. On top of that, guess what? They also added the time periods for 2025 on there, which would mean that guess what's part of the complaint now? The Malone pump and dump. I can't wait for that. Look, I hope this one gets past the motion to dismiss phase, because it would be funny if these two companies, I think it's the Royal Bank of Canada and its subsidiaries, and then the Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce. You know, I would love for them to start asking for, you know, depositions and records requests from Kevin Malone. That would be fucking hilarious.
Oof, I know Quantum's below $5. That's so crazy.
I was like, when I saw the screen caps that that Gorilla Meat had been posting of like the share price over the week, I was like, are you fucking serious? It's that low already?
Yeah.
Like last I'd seen, it was like 7 or 8 at least, and then it's
Not
already
good.
down like that low.
And I don't think
It's
they
just
even started their ATM offering yet.
Nope.
And Kevin still isn't sold, as far as I know, for clients. Like, holy
as far as
moly.
we know, yeah.
Yikes.
Unless he's selling without disclosing, and that'd be really bad.
Right, which would be really bad, yeah.
I mean,
Because
how do you have any clients?
Right.
It's a great question.
This is the dude that bought with client money Bed Bath & Beyond right before the bankruptcy announcement.
Right. Exactly.
Unless he sold his clients, unless he sold his clients out and kept 20%. I don't know. I don't know what this guy's doing.
Yeah.
But each day it just looks like it gets worse and worse and worse for him.
Yeah, I'd agree. But they know the minute that he sells, he's got so many shares. Like when you own a quarter of the float, that is going to just vaporize the stock the minute you start selling. Yes.
Yeah,
accurate.
I mean, I called this out from the day he was doing it. It's all on my timeline. You can go look. Just go search Malone.
Anytime.
Yeah.
With the Genius Group lawsuit, this is the appeal. As you can see here, if I get to the right tab, I was listening to the oral arguments in front of the Second Circuit, and I think both lawyers sucked, to be quite honest. This is one of the ones where it's like, can they both lose? They're both scammy. Like the clients are both con artists, as far as I'm concerned.
Right? Yeah, they're like,
it's like, can you both lose? Is that possible? But
if there's a Jesus, there it would be.
I've already downloaded this. I may reproduce this on my channel with timestamps and a transcript, just to make it easier for everyone. But you can also get it from Court Listener here. This is the oral arguments they had in front of the Second Circuit. Neither of these lawyers look really good, to be quite honest. And the court had plenty of questions for both of them. So I have no idea which way this is going to go. This was over, I believe, the stay that was put on being able to buy and sell the GNS shares that LZG was given. So that's basically what this lawsuit is about. We also, speaking of GNS, got some
vinegar. And don't forget your 1 share of BBBYQ. I'm just saying that now.
What?
Where's Vinny? I didn't see him.
Yeah, I don't see
It's
him.
in the comments. Like, whoop, it's like the second to last one that I can see right now. I totally missed that, and I'm just seeing that now.
I don't
I
even
see
see
it
him on here.
There it is.
Yeah, I missed that. I don't know how I did.
It's
I don't even
gone.
see it in the comments, but
You don't see it in the chat over there?
uh-uh.
Oh, yeah.
Vinny, did you block me?
Vinny's gone.
Vinny's gone.
So we got Genius
would
Group's
never block me.
response. I haven't really looked at the legal citations that they used, and some of them seemed all right. Their main problematic argument is the fact that they didn't really discuss much about the fact that how do you have standing again to bring a class action when you are distinctly different than the rest of the potential class plaintiffs as the fucking issuer. And they didn't really say much about that, given that was probably a really hard argument to take down. And then they addressed the West Christian thing, and they only talked about his previous one and how it didn't matter. And then the one in the Mullen case didn't come up because the motion to dismiss wasn't granted. And then they didn't talk about the Disney one. I wonder why. Could it be that, even though I don't think West will get sanctions for that one, it still is up in the air, and it's really questionable because the client filed a frivolous lawsuit and forged a signature on a bunch of documents and then tried to present them as evidence, and you guys didn't you just kind of went on with the case to trial. Oops. Not a good look.
Whoops.
Just not a good look. So, well, I'll withhold my opinion for the most part until the order comes out from the court. But if Ryan Cohen, and I get it's 2 different districts, but if Ryan Cohen can, send arguments as a defendant for that silly class action, what was it, SI versus Bed Bath & Beyond, for that class to be not granted, and the court listens to those arguments, I don't see why they won't listen to the defendants in this case and, just not rubber stamp, GNS's obvious bullshit attempt to just get class certification. This one is going to lead us into our next lawsuits. So yet another Ryan, yet another McCabe doing a deal with McCabe.
Oh, is that McCabe? I didn't even know that's what he looked like.
Yeah, that's the photo of McCabe that I found. He also makes an appearance in a music video.
In a what?
In a music video.
But basically, yeah, it's
one of the ones I made.
Oh, okay.
I made a joke because I think
your videos. I thought you meant like an actual music video.
No. I think
what, like 50 Cent. Like what? Who's he doing videos for?
But I'm pretty sure I retweeted the original tweet and tagged Oil Mutt. I'm like, what is it with oil shitcos and related party transactions?
Yeah, that's all this is.
At least they're disclosing it, I guess.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing. That's what Torchlight was. So that's what this is going to be. Like McCabe making deals with McCabe.
We also got some stuff back in a series of cases.
The recommendations.
Yeah, the report and recommendations in Spears v. SEC.
That's from the magistrate, right? So her judge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I read those, and the magistrate seemed like they wanted to grant her on at least the McCabe ones, even though dismissed with prejudice, because at least she got over the hurdle that was in the Taggart one. It's like she bought MMTLP, so she has standing. It's just she didn't provide, really any evidence to establish a cause of action. And then also on a couple of these claims, tried to change what it was midstream, with her reply pleadings. And just, I think what the judge was having the most problems with is it just like there was nothing there that was enough to make a case for pleading. I mean, I usually do a live stream before this where I go over all of the elements of it so I can, you know, have my thoughts out on paper, but this week was kind of busy, so I didn't get to do that.
Wait, her cause is
but
1983 civil rights?
I've
I guess
no
I
idea
never,
why
and
it
I
got
guess I
classified as that.
didn't see that before. Okay.
But yeah, I'm not surprised that the other claims, like the ones against FINRA and the SEC, were dismissed. Like,
Well, they weren't
like
dismissed.
the judge,
It's a recommendation for the judge to dismiss them, right?
right? And the judge above can just accept it outright, but they can also
Right.
get
It's like it's just like a
challenge
like
it.
don't you know.
It
we
is the
did that.
final
We did that.
judgment if
Oh,
it's
it
not
is?
challenged. You're right. The
Right,
report
if
and
it's not challenged,
recommendations is considered the final judgment unless she files to contest the report and recommendations. Because I think it's like after 14 or 30 days and there's no contesting, then the judge that oversees it will just rubber stamp. That is
By the judge, contested by her or the judge?
her.
No. We'll
So
still
she
contest it.
can object to the report and recommendations, which would then kick it up to the judge that oversees the magistrate, and then the judge will review it.
I'm guessing we're gonna see that objection very soon.
Oh yeah, we definitely will, because on this other case here, Willcot, that's exactly where we're at. Response and opposition to the report and recommendations. And it'll look exactly like that, because this was a report and recommendations that was on the exact same parties, exact same claims. It was formatted about the exact same way. It was just in Texas. That's in District of Texas. We also in
Peace.
I wanted to make sure I was saying that right.
Or Pease, like my
Pease. Yeah, and the report.
Okay, Jay Brown, I'll call you in 5 minutes. Just hang tight. I'll call you in 5 minutes.
So yeah, like it's really crazy. Like I know on the Willcot one, the reports and recommendations came out in December, and he responded, but like back to back, Peace and Spears both were pretty much same case, same result on the reports and recommendations. So I guess that leaves us with before we get into our main event, stupid tweet of the week.
I don't feel like mine's gonna be funny anymore, but whatever.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Let me get the poll going on the YouTube side. Now this one, I will be taking the votes during the whole thing, so we'll just leave the poll up here. And you said you had one right too, Platinum?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so cool. I'll put all this here. All right.
I shared
So
mine.
there's the poll. Okay, you shared yours. We'll put yours up first then, Amy. And I'll be able to, I've got two, so if in case it becomes one that one of you guys have, then I'll be able to.
So this is in response to the Fed pausing interest rate cuts for the first time since July of 2025. Like, that was so long ago. But anyway, it says, this is a pickle that's been in the making for some time. Trump needs to lower interest rates to make debt payments manageable and keep petrodollar debt, blah, blah, blah. It's really the last line.
We haven't even, sorry, Amy, we haven't even gone through all of them and you're already voting on the YouTube side? Cheaters.
Are they voting for me? Thanks. So this guy thinks he's got it all figured out, right? But like the last line says, I'll ask my teddy bear for ideas. This is the BBBYQ baggy.
Okay. Do you have one?
So I actually had two. Well, I had three saved.
Mine wasn't that great.
I just realized that 2 out of the 3 were Michael, and so I feel like
okay. Well, one of yours might be one of the ones that I have saved.
No, so I'm not going to use that one. I'll use the other one that I have. But the other one
I have 2 as well. So
I mean,
if you want to
like
use
the
that
vault.
one, I'm totally fine.
Michael's like the vault,
There.
so I was like,
super
I tried to branch out.
Like he was trying to say that, like Someone's paying royalties to the Bed Bath & Beyond estate. Like that
Okay,
overstock.
that wasn't the one I picked.
Just ridiculous nonsense. Okay.
All right, so I'll pull up Platts here.
But this one is different. It's actually really stupid. The tweet is stupid, but the reply is even stupider.
Man, it's been a long time since we had a Beyond Meat baggie on here. Way to go.
No, that's the same
Friggin'
one.
Idiot.
Yeah,
Stuff
it's been a
with
long time.
Academy.
No, it's been a long time he's been. Any of them have been on our show.
I don't believe he's buying this shit at all.
Of course not. So anyways, he says he's doing this, blah, blah, blah. Don't be
Liquidity
surprised
is
if
thin.
this is one of the acquisitions made by RC. Like,
How much
Yeah.
does this trade in a day?
like
Like, how much does Beyond trade in a day? Like, what's the volume?
a bunch of millions.
So liquidity is thin.
Is that what he said?
Okay.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that is what he said. So fucking
Sounds
stupid.
great, sir.
So,
Like, what does that even mean? Shorts are the most confident. Put buyers are leaning. Huh? Borrow costs are rising. Liquidity is thin. Oh my! I didn't.
There was all this
I mean,
other
it's just
stuff
it's
that was
all
below
like
there.
AI slop. It's all AI slop. Bullish
I
signals.
guarantee you that's what it is. Yeah.
Bearish
I'm with
signal
you.
danger. Like,
So-
show me someone who's not bearish right now, and that would be more surprising to me.
Keep it coming.
I don't
Oh my
even
God.
know if
Look at this.
AMC apes are supporting AMC anymore. Have you guys seen the subreddit for AMC? It's pretty
Perfectly
dead.
popped popcorn tonight.
I was thinking about that
Their
popcorn.
popcorn is delicious, though.
Right,
not
I
gonna
still
lie.
haven't
Noisy
tried
does
it.
love it. No doubt about it. Noisy loves
Yeah,
it.
and I want to try it, but then I just
Have you
Never
tried
really.
the kettle corn? I haven't seen it in stores in forever.
Noisy is a
I
huge
haven't gotten
fan.
to try it. It's like buttered kettle corn or something like that.
Oh,
It's
sounds
kettle
so
corn,
good.
but it has the drizzle packet of
Oh.
butter.
I'm sold with the extra butter.
I know, right? The extra butter's what
I
makes
love that
it.
idea.
It makes it so movie theater, and it's like
I love
my
extra
mom
butter.
tried it once, and she's like, "It's too salty and everything." It's like that's the
Oh my
point.
God,
It's
even
movie
better.
theater popcorn. You're supposed to hate yourself for having it.
Yes, like too salty, perfect.
And so here is mine.
Wait, did y'all see the
reviewed
part of this? Something that came out in the Epstein files was some from Michael Wolff saying, "I assume you already know that the original funder of the dossier was Rubio. Not sure
No.
why it seems so mysterious."
Oh my
This is
goodness.
this is just like this is absolute like. Was it the FBI that released this or the DOJ? Whoever it is an absolute fucking chaos agent. Like, I'm just picturing like, you know, DC right now, everybody just like trying to choke each other out, and like, you know, Melinda's probably on the phone with Bill. Like,
Right.
it's just absolute fucking chaos.
So
All of
mine
this.
is
Now Rubio
this,
fucking works for him. Like, come on.
This is
Nuts.
mine because the moment I saw this, I knew it was going to be great. This was a reply to one of Michael
Oh my
Burry's
God.
posts about GameStop. It says, "Dr. Burry, I hope one day you can formulate a similar write-up for investors in Bed Bath & Beyond, many of whom are loyal GameStop holders and followers of Ryan Cohen, who, as you know, has had a presence at the company." Yeah, well, that write-up is probably not happening. It's
Keep putting your wish under your pillow.
yeah, if
Investors in, I'm sorry, who?
it doesn't,
There aren't any.
There's no such thing as that.
they don't exist.
Cheers are
anymore.
gone.
Yeah. This was the one, like, since we didn't do the Michael ones, how about we share our Michael ones, Platinum? Here was mine.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. Oh my
Just
god.
extra
yes.
stupid tweets that have nothing to do with the voting. So it's funny. I have no idea. It's going to read my post. Like this is AI generated slop up here, and here's
100%.
Michael responding to it like it's fucking.
Thanks for doing a better video. It was actually better than my post. Great. Ah, you got the info.
Oh man, crushed it. Well, I mean, we've got the vote open all this tonight, but like, I don't think there's any comeback for y'all.
Oh my God, I didn't even read this. I'm going to be doing a post on how Epstein connects the BBBY through the money laundering app Ramian. and then
and the dead
founder,
CFO is coming up again. Can you guys just let that guy
he was
rest in
also the
peace? Holy
president of what? Also the president of
Avon.
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 We're gonna start a novel CEO and Harriet Nelson was on the board. It's fucking like he needs antipsychotics. He like how
Make sanatoriums great again.
somebody needs to help this guy.
I don't think there's any way to help him. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
It's literal mental
Where
illness.
are our BBBYQ shares? Austria, where Jeffrey Epstein had a passport.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Like, what?
Oh my.
Wait,
And
go
then-
back up. Go back up just a little bit. Do you believe me now? The Jeffrey Epstein group was the Jeffrey Epstein group was involved in what happened to Bed Bath and Beyond. Oh
I
my
mean,
god!
Wow.
He said J.P. Morgan, who Epstein was an ambassador for, debanked BBBY after
What?
not actually buying back the $12 billion of shares they were hired to buy back for Bed Bath and Beyond. And then
What?
BBBY IPOs in Austria, where the corrupt president was in charge of the whole country's retirement funds and was also president of the clearinghouse doing the trades. Trump just picked a Federal Reserve chair who was ambassador to Austria. And so I'm sure he knows where the bodies are and how to make them pay up. Wait, JP Morgan debanked BBBY after not actually buying back the $12 billion of shares they were hired to buy back for Bed Bath and Beyond.
He
So
does
he's
not
trying to
understand
say
what
that like
share
their
buyback
buyback
is.
program, like that JP Morgan was over that and they didn't buy back the $12 billion in shares. Is that what he's saying here?
I think we're all 1% dumber after reading that.
Yeah, because I don't really understand what he's trying to say there. But like,
Yeah,
Hold on.
what?
Wait. Go back, because we just got to go over this one too really quick. Kind of funny that Ryan Cohen offered to buy Bye Bye Baby for $400 million, and now he could buy it, Bed Bath and Beyond, and the portion of T0 they have for $411 million. Although the Bye Bye Baby new BBBY still has to pay royalties to someone from the BBBYQ reorganization, which is us.
No, it's not.
A lie. A complete made up story. Great job. Oh, also, really funny is Domo Capital got back into GME. I don't know if you've seen that whole drama going on.
I've heard about it from other people, and I've had several.
It was
people come
suggested to me that we
have
Domo
Capital on the show.
Yes, we totally should invite them on the show because, they were an OG GME holder, and of course, like he sold when it went up. He has clients, right? So he has to do what's best for his clients. Made them a ton of money, and he's recently got back in, and said it on Twitter.
I mean, I don't blame you at this point, because if Ryan Cohen is actually going to do something with the fucking shit ton of cash on that balance sheet,
right, and it was actually before he even said that. I'm pretty sure is when they got in, and so once they said that,
they got in right at the same time. I think as Burry did, right around the same time.
Yep, and people are commenting on their posts like, oh, he's going to acquire DK Butterfly, the shell, blah blah,
and he's like dunking on
for the Knowles, right? So Domo Capital's like, well, there are no Knowles.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness. So let's see here. We got some messages to keep up with. Michael falling in love with AI would be such a hilarious end to his sanity. Is his sanity even existed?
I think
No.
Yeah.
No, it's gone.
That's very optimistic, that message. Right
Gone.
there.
Ty Smollett is a genius who predicted all of this.
That's true.
Well, yeah.
That is actually true.
Never been a true statement.
He probably already has.
Yeah, I know, right? He's such a trademark troll, and it's kind of funny.
Which is so funny. But it is not just kind of funny. It's hilarious. And then remember, Pulte made them like kiss and make up.
Kiss and make up at the second Pulte event. After he more than likely instigated the whole thing to begin with.
It's so funny. It's like you could have given back his trademark.
Oh my goodness, stop it in the freaking private chat.
Oh, we're distracting noisy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, not a good time to do that either.
All right, I'll stop it.
At least for now. So, as a preview into our live stream main event tonight, we had the Bear Trap movie, which is like been the moving target. We've had so many of these credits change and move around. Like PP used to be up here in the real big name credits, and now he's been jammed down here with Jake Tooby, Famous Variety, and Michael in the fucking cellar. Ian Carroll is now a writer.
It's like all of these
host.
people, like Todd Pringle, creative, like Tim Subs, Connor Murphy, Ian Carroll, and then like Challenge by Krill, Jake 2B, The PP Show, Famous Variety, Michael, and many more. like this is looks stupid.
And also while we're at it here, like, yeah, they don't even get a drop down. Just fuck you. Investigative journalist. That's a fucking stretch if I've ever seen one. Investigative journalist, my fucking ass. Who's challenged by Krill?
He's a retail investor, social observer, and aspiring author.
So you couldn't find anything to say about him and just shove whatever down there? Okay, cool.
They're like, what do you want your bio to say? I bet his like bio on Twitter says that same thing.
But like, didn't we also used to have Kevin Malone in here
Kevin
somewhere?
Malone,
as an
who was
investor?
like their financial advisor.
Yeah, something like an executive producer or something stupid like that or whatever. But yeah,
Flames copy.
How has the timeline has also changed rapidly? It used to be that this movie was supposed to be done by 2025. Now we've got development that's supposed to be done next month. Show of hands, who thinks that's getting kicked down the road?
Onboarding. What are they onboarding? What does that even mean?
Ideas for what happened to their shares. They're like, someone help us.
No.
We need a story.
What are you onboarding people to do? Do they know what onboarding means?
I don't know.
No.
Then March 2026 to November 2026 is supposed to be pre-production, and then December to June of next year is supposed to be post-production.
Well, the timeline is subject to change.
I know, right? Finally, they've learned.
It's not still unfolding at all. It ended in 2023.
2023.
Yeah, it was all over 2023.
Gosh, this is the song that never ends.
I mean, eventually it'll end.
Well, that's the key thing about these meme stocks, right? Like they never die, ever.
Yeah. But what is our main thing tonight? Our main thing is the art of the meme, where there are going to be drinks, a live auction, entertainment, and the Staplegate exhibit. This is so fun.
Oh my god.
Oh,
see this copy pasta? What the frick?
I haven't seen it. What is that?
Holy, let me just share this. So this is challenged by Krill. Wow. There are
go ahead.
but a few moments in a man's life where the flames of destiny come over the hills and into his home. This is your moment. You can board up the house, but it will simply add fuel to the flames. You can run, but know that this means you will forever be running, endlessly looking over your shoulder and never free from fear. Oh my, okay, I can't even.
Yeah.
No,
you're not.
Blah,
Sit
blah,
down,
blah.
buckle up, and burn these motherfuckers to the ground. I mean, this is embarrassing.
Yeah, this is bad. We don't need no water. Oh boy. Alrighty.
Pretty soon you'll see production to be determined.
There's your author.
But then we had hosted by Ramiz Jamali, who did not appear in anything related to this. He went incognito mode, disappeared, and then had another baggie apparently take over his account, right? And then in a hilarious joke moment put the Where's Waldo image as his fucking avatar.
Oh my god.
So the 24th, we had at the gallery in Fort Lauderdale this event, which, you know, we need to get up our baggy reputation because we're only known as shitheads. So we're going to pretend like this is a, you know, an event that's going to benefit Children's Miracle Network, when really it's only going to make Children's Miracle Network. How much you want to bet they didn't even call Children's Miracle Network? They just kind of gave the money to them and didn't tell them how they got it or anything. So now someone in Children's Miracle Network is going to find out that their name's been attached to a anti-Semitic conspiracy theorist and a bunch of his buddies and be like, what the fuck?
Well, did they actually give them money? Do we know?
Not that we know. They just slapped them on here. Supposedly they're supposed to get $100,000, which I doubt they raised that from, you know, how much the event costs. We'll get to that in a second. Plus 25% of auction proceeds, whatever that was. Because part of this was an event to help fund the movie, because they needed to drain baggies who have no money of even more money to fund this dumbass production.
Yeah, Kevin Malone's supposed to be in charge of fundraising.
He's in charge of fundraising himself.
It's on his ADV form that he files with the SEC.
Speaking of which, isn't that late this year?
I have no idea. I haven't looked.
Some people were saying he was late in filing it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, here we go. Took over Ramez's account. He also posted a text that he claimed. Yeah, we went over that last week. That was hilarious.
Ridiculously hilarious. Oh yeah, with the spaces before the question marks.
I don't know who this MAG is, but this is one of their other partners. Oh, the Network Access Group. This is the basically the alt-right conspiracy numpties that were hosting this event on Rumble. So that's who this group is. And then there was this one in the middle here, which is this FBB4 Capital, whatever the fuck that is. It's the last 4 digits of an Ethereum wallet address is the name of their. Oh,
is that the one who? I think that's the one who bought the underwear, the Ryan Cohen.
Okay, well that's good to know. D-Bank,
because they brought the underwear on the road. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that's why they got the primary sponsorship spot. Okay, whatever, sure, cool, bro. So we get the event, we got the exhibit. Calvin Klein. Well, at least he has good taste, I guess, in underwear. No,
Duluth is only underwear that people should buy. Well, guys.
The legendary art. Okay. Yeah, sure. Then there's the live auction, drinks, entertainment, and networking. This was the part that I heard the rumors about, because from now, again, the sources in question here are not people that necessarily should be trusted. But according to baggy sources familiar with the event, as we'll call them, this was just a big Pulte meetup and recruiting gathering.
Yeah, like a Pulte recruiting event, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Heard that rumor too.
I did.
Yeah, so that's your networking. Being
hold on. What is Plute recruiting for, though?
I mean,
probably a political run. That's my guess. I mean, he's already got the ear of the president for his stupid harebrained schemes that he's coming up with.
Well, not if he's at the golf course. He doesn't.
Not at the golf course, though.
There's a picture of him.
Maybe that's where
like, this guy's not allowed to come onto the course.
Maybe that's the new Secret Service plan. It's like, okay, we got to keep Bill Pulte away from the president. We're going to hide Trump at the golf course where he likes hanging out anyway, and then.
Well, no, you remember like in that
right? Yeah.
They notified them that he's not allowed.
Well, it didn't work out too hot, because as we learned from reporting previously that the whole investigate Jerome Powell came from Pulte to Donald Trump. So there you go.
Indeed.
So that's why I think it is. It's like he's going to, once the administration is over, or they somehow miraculously sell Fannie and Freddie back out into the public market, which good luck with that. that
I mean, Trump was literally
he's
just on
going to
TV
say,
saying,
I'm the Trump whisperer. I know Trump and Trump likes me, and so you should vote for me. And then he's going to have all his baggy people.
Trump literally just said on Thursday or Friday he wants housing prices of homes to go up.
Yeah, real smooth move there, X-Lax.
Yeah, it's affordability. Like you want home prices to go up.
No,
but then you want to complain that people can't afford houses. Well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Because he's torn between two voter bases.
It isn't because of mortgage rates. It's because the home prices are too high.
So here's the prices. So general admission was $500. Apparently, with no Bill Pulte, he thought that he could get Bill Pulte prices. $500 if you want to be able to come in. And then
somebody posted their thing that they bought the $5,000 one.
We'll get to that. So VIP was 1,000, and then the 5,000 was the meme lord.
Yeah,
I'm gonna AI generated CGI fucking.
No, that was a photo from a website.
The BBBYQers are like masters at separating idiots from their money. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Like
the idea that Ramiz has a fucking yacht. Cool story, bro.
Well, somebody looked up like the prices of how much it is to rent, and I think it was like around $5,000 for like the day or something. So like,
so that just covers the cost of renting the
boat. Thank you for buying your meme lord ticket and paying for the yacht.
Oh, so there were two videos. There was the pre-show that was on the 12th, and then there was the actual show from the event. So do we want to do one, both, or how do we want to do this? Pulling the delegation.
I think the one from the event was before the event.
No.
Whatever we do, let's do it in like 1.75 speed.
Okay.
So maybe do the one. I didn't even know there was the one before. How long is that?
So the pre-show. It is this was the question answers the Monday before the event, and that was an hour 20.
Look, I don't know if we still participate in torture activities, but I feel like that's what we're getting ready for right now.
Well, yep. I mean, yeah.
We do.
Like 0 Dark 30 shit.
We're gonna definitely do this one on 1.7 speed because this is just like Q&A before the event about what the event's gonna be like. And I would almost rip through that on 2x speed, depending on how boring this is. So
is there like an AI summary on the bottom?
No, unfortunately not.
No, there should be though. Doesn't YouTube do it automatically?
This is Rumble.
Oh,
it was only on Rumble.
Think about Rumble.
Yeah.
Of course
we're on the budget. We're on a budget.
Ready for the night's one. Shit. And today we're jumping right into it because we're here to set the stage for the Art of Meme happening on January 24th in Fort Lauderdale at the Jamali Gallery. This is a black tie event that transforms a contemporary gallery into a living exhibition of meme culture, supporting the upcoming Bear Trap docuseries and benefiting Children's Miracle Network. It's where art, finance, and culture collide in a way you're not exactly going to get anywhere else. The room will bring together collectors, creators, and GameStop supporters for a night that's equal parts community, conversation, and unforgettable chaos, anchored by some very well-known artifacts, including the famous GameStop stapler and Ryan Cohen's underwear that are going to be focal points of the exhibition. Guests are going to get a bunch of stuff: food, drink, live auctions, raffles, and other experiences, with proceeds going to the Children's Miracle Network and helping to bring the Bear Trap to life. NAG is proud to be the media partner for this event, and we're actually going to be live streaming live from the event 4 to 5 p.m. on January 24th, interviewing key guests, capturing the first wave of all the commotion, and just getting ready for the night to unfold. So follow along to see those contents when they drop. Now, we did the overview. Let's get into some introductions. On the Bear Trap side, we're joined by Connor, executive producer of the Bear Trap docuseries and event organizer for the Art of Meme, along with Challenged by Krill, chief writing officer for the Bear Trap and a key organizer behind the event as well. On the FBB4 side, we've got Drew, and he's part of the team that purchased the GameStop stapler, a Nintendo Switch 2, and Calvin Klein underwear at auction, raising $250,000 for the Children's Miracle Network and making those artifacts available to be displayed and shared as part of this project at the event. Boy. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's bring our guests online and let's get into it. What's going on, guys?
Good evening.
Well, Leon. Well, all right. So we are finally almost at event day. We've been talking about this for weeks, months at this point. Isn't it so exciting? We got a few days left, and then we're all going to be there in person with one another.
A month.
Spare
a lot of work's gone into this. From
what?
The top right is the one who bought, or was it the one?
No, it's Drew. I can't see the one. I think it's the one with the Pepe meme.
Yeah.
Is his name Drew?
I'm not sure.
It doesn't say it on the screen right there.
I can't see. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see it either.
Here, let me
but
see if I can fix
I think
that.
it's him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Utility. Yeah, that's who got the
Okay.
panties and the stapler.
Okay, that makes more sense then. Like his background.
And wait, this is the guy that did the oh, this is the Krill guy.
Yeah, with the
Okay,
flu.
he's as old as I thought he was to be as cringe as he was on the internet. Good. Glad I traced that one down. Awesome. All right.
So who's this other number one? Who's this one?
No one twice. I've seen him. I've heard about him.
I have
Or
no idea
he
who
was
he is.
been on like the PP shows or within like the BBBYQ community.
Oh,
How
boy.
do you think this guy bought Ryan Cohen's underwear? Has it insured for? That's a good question, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, it's
The
spent a lot
Bear
of
Trap
money.
Archangel side, FBB4, Children's Miracle Network, Barrels for Heroes, Trinity, Miriam. There's a lot that went into this, and I'm thankful to every element of this for making this bring this come to life.
Absolutely. There's
Well,
so
the
much
good-
we're
the
going to
good
get
news
into. I'm
is
sure
they
we got some
have
new
merch.
updates that people are going to be really excited to hear. It looks like we got a good number of people in already, and hopefully that keeps growing. But let's talk this. So Connor and Krill, what is the number one thing people should look forward to when they walk through those doors on Saturday?
I mean, for me,
That's too hard. That's too hard. Let's do
no,
top
I mean,
three. Let's do
sure.
top three.
So I think this is a great time for people traveling from the Northeast to get away from the cold. Number one, come down to Fort Lauderdale, which is beautiful this time of
Oh
year.
well,
and to really
when
connect with
you're
people from
already
Marshall
trying to
Islands.
be
What I mean by
like, you can get away from the cold to come down to sunny Florida. This is
that is we're blending the crypto world, the equity side with GameStop and retail investors, Bed Bath & Beyond, and then the fine art crowd, or entrepreneurs and creators. So we got a mixing pot here, a melting pot, and I think it's going to mesh well. I think there's going to be a lot to discuss. There's going to be plenty of opportunities for people to build.
Dude, you're like
if
2
you've never built
years
business
too
before,
late
this
for
is a good place to
this.
start. I've been coming to these events for several years now, and it's definitely changed my life. It's changed how the way I invest. It's changed the business landscape for me.
I'm sure fucking
I
hope
strongly
so.
suggest people take advantage of it. It's not just the obvious. You're going to get an open bar experience. You're going to get a live auction with fine art and high value items ranging from trips to Italy to fine wine to bourbon to sports memorabilia if you're into that, to Pokemon cards, which is hot right now. We have a lot planned. And Ian Carroll, if you're unfamiliar with him, he's going to be the MC. He's not joining us this evening, but he will be there in person, and he'll be running the show there with the mic. We're in really good hands there. Those of us who aren't here this evening, that should be mentioned, along with myself and Challenged by Krill, who is here. We have Anand Patel from Miriam. We have, excuse me one second. Come on, we're live streaming. Oh, all right. All right, we have a guest. So we're going to be bringing together quite a few people to do something different. This isn't a regular fundraiser. We're bringing people in from the fine art world, and then we're colliding that with the art and meme culture, which resonates more with, I think, the younger generation, obviously. So, Krill, do you want to take away for a minute, because you've been really designing the exhibit?
So we are.
Let me go take care of my kid.
His poor kid's like,
beforehand.
So you're just in a
what are you
really,
talking about?
really
What's
nice
this meme
environment.
museum,
As you walk
Daddy?
Yeah, having your kid kind of come in and photobomb your live stream.
to this high-end, beautiful art gallery filled with kind of avant-garde, interesting paintings from the Jamali Gallery. So to start, we've been down there a few times, and it's a breath of fresh air, especially coming from New York in the winter. It's even more of a breath of fresh air. It's cold and snowy here right now. So this whole event started as an idea to showcase the $250,000 underwear stapler and Nintendo Switch purchased by FBB4, which
Was
became
that
a meme
really
in
the
itself.
idea? I don't remember that being the instigating idea.
We're from the meme stock world.
Mm-hmm.
FBB4 is from the meme coin world. The concept of the meme is something that's widely understood, but I don't know if it's appreciated for what it really represents, which is the birth of a universal language that crosses cultural and language barriers.
Trying
And
so
what else
hard
would be
get this
a universal
over.
language other than an image? Because everyone can recognize an image. So an image is
Look at that, the
across the
comment
barriers.
that
And so the internet and
Mike
basically the
just
world itself
made.
is creating a universal language through the meme. And we're a part of that. And it has many different functions.
Paying $500 plus airfare in a hotel for Pokemon cards and Ian Carroll sounds like a bargain to me.
You should have went. We needed an inside person.
I know, right? This was too high budget for our normal PSYOP operatives. So,
Yeah, right. Too cringe. Are you kidding me? Absolutely no way.
That's
like,
so
who
cringe.
do you think is paying $500? Who do we think we're
Cringe
getting that? You know what would have been really funny is if we got what would really have gotten the bag is going Tux Rentals too. Yeah, because it's a black tie event. Yeah, I got to figure those tax rentals. We should have done is we should have bribed Dougie to show up.
Yeah, right. For what?
Just crash the fucking party.
And so we explore that.
I don't think we have the kind of cash to bribe.
Deeply. And there's some really interesting deep dives into that concept that you can click.
You could bribe him with
further on
the
QR codes that we're gonna
lulls
attach to
of
art pieces.
fucking crashing these.
So there's all that. The auction
That would
component.
not be fun.
We have a lot of items that are
You
I mean,
kidding
like-
me?
for
Trolling
everybody's
these
kinda
people?
price range.
Yeah, that'd
and
be fun.
some
You
really
would
surprising
not
items
go
that we're gonna
there.
have on that I think will be appealing to people of all demographics and all kind of backgrounds. And
What?
and then the element of this.
This is what they're auctioning off.
Yes.
14 karat white gold diamond oval swirl accent pendant. Bo Jackson
quantified
signed
is
custom on
the human element. I have the Pulty
I
events.
don't
which
even
was
care
brought
what they're
together
saying.
originally.
If you okay,
What did that
like,
say?
actually,
Taylor Swift what? Taylor Swift signed Life of a Showgirl framed display.
This is like
Okay.
generic shit. Like, like if this is your art exhibit, like what? Like these are all just. Well,
Like,
maybe
what
they
is
are.
this
Maybe
like
these are no. This is probably the auction items.
Yeah, like is this an
There we go.
episode of Pawn Stars?
I mean, do they have them
That's not fun.
like authenticated also? Because people got Taylor Swift signed like those things from Etsy. So who's to say that
These are even
authenticated.
original signatures? Amazing. All right.
Someone needs to call in Rick
Off to a
Harrison
great
and
start.
Big Hoss so they can tell you how much these are worth. They're like, I'll give you $20.
Rob Gronkowski signed custom unframed white jersey. White jersey?
Mike
Like,
Tyson signed
which
Punch
white
Out.
jersey? When he was with the Broncos or when he was with the Raiders? Like, you're really being not
or the
helpful
Patriots?
here. The value. Wait,
Mike
Gronkowski
Tyson signed
for the
Punch Out. Like what?
Patriots?
Like the
Are you
game?
kidding me?
Mike Tyson's Punch Out? Is that like the Nintendo game?
Yeah, probably.
I was so good at that game.
John
The
Daly.
Matrix, Keanu Reeves signed frame display. Like these people like took collectibles from their house. They're like, let's auction
People
it
with all their
off.
graphics and all kind of backgrounds, and then the element of this that you can't really quantify is the human element. I have the Pulty events, which brought us together originally. Doesn't know those were events that the Bed Bath and Jamie communities hosted by Bill Pulte. where
Speaking
people
of
came
that.
together. I have what look like lifelong friends, business partnerships, and kind of
Business partnerships from a Pulte.
So
Bullshit! Bullshit!
is that the one? Is that
So
is
glad
that the
we
one
tuned
he
in on this.
lost for the lawsuit or what business?
New social circle was born out of those in-person events in a way that never would have happened had it not been for me. Something about meeting face to face, and we do less and less of it these days, especially in the Zoom post-COVID era. So it's very important, in my opinion, to get yourself out of your comfort zone and to just put yourself out there and see what happens. And it's funny, some of the conversations I had and people I met, I didn't really think anything was going to. I thought I had a nice little conversation, but would have slipped my mind. 6 months later, it led to a phone call, which led to an opportunity. So looking back, had I not gone to those events, this never would have happened. And also, having put this together, we feel that the Pulte events had a certain bar that we want to far exceed, and I think we've done that. And I think we offer a lot more in terms of an entertainment experience, an opportunity to really feel comfortable, a better environment. So overall, this is going to be, we're taking something and we're making it better, and we're excited to share it with you. And you guys know us, so if you're ever uncomfortable about it, please come up to me or anybody else. I'll be happy to talk about nothing for 10 minutes because I'll probably be lost in trying to have a conversation too.
I would hope
So
someone
yeah,
makes
that's
feel
fine.
comfortable.
Cool.
paying
I think that's
$500
there's something you
for
touched on there,
this
and I think it
shithole.
really brings all four of us here in this call together. Community, whether it's in the crypto world, whether it's in the traditional financial system, whether it's in the information area where we operate in, a community is the most important thing. And to come together, at these events, even if it's just for dinner or just talking to your neighbor, the point is having a community and coming together with one's community and bolstering the efforts of everyone involved. So
Community
I think that's a
baggies.
key
Yeah.
aspect of this event, and I'm really looking forward to meet all the people just like you are, Earl.
That's probably the key aspect, actually. That's at the core of it. Absolutely. You picked up on that really quickly, Lana.
All right, so let's see, what else do we got here? You mentioned some of the auction items. We can run through some of the cool auction items. Now these are, Connor, you want to talk about these a
there
little
they
bit?
can.
Sure. Yeah. So these items, 100% of the proceeds for these items are going to benefit the Children's Miracle Hospital. Limited assortment of,
We saw that for the Red website. It's 25% of these items will benefit. Like,
Yeah, $100,000
stop
plus
lying.
25%. It said.
Huh?
It said $100,000 plus 25% of the
Of
auction.
the
items.
auction proceeds.
Mhm.
So, like, they said 100% of the auction proceeds,
That is what he just said. Yeah,
which is a lie.
that would be a lie.
Or one of these is a lie. You choose
Yeah.
which one you wish to believe, but one of them cannot be true.
Did they
Choose
even
your
put
own
that
adventure.
I
Choose your own
Never
adventure.
know.
Oh my goodness. We're off to a roaring start already.
So
pop culture. And
maybe
stuff.
some will go to the kids.
if they even get anyone to bid for them. Well,
Who's
I mean,
paying
to
for
be
this
fair, they
movie?
did
I thought they were
before.
raising funds to make this stupid movie.
Yeah, but that wouldn't get anyone involved, and I assume that they were trying to pitch this to people that weren't baggies, so they had to make it look like it was actually going to something that people would actually want to show up for.
I
in order
mean,
to get money in the door.
who would ever put money into that movie after? I'm like, how do you describe
Right.
it? Like, it's about Bed Bath & Beyond coming back from the dead or something. Like, no normal person. Oh, sorry.
Which is why I think that like they had to do the we're going to be donating to Children's Miracle Network, guys, because like you got to get normies to buy into this because are you think you're going to get baggies to pay $500+ again?
They did though.
How many? Like seriously, honestly,
I don't know. I mean, I saw like a couple of the like completed transactions like people were posting, but I don't know how many.
Jesus. Anyway.
Nor do I
That
care.
ties into our world as well. Like there were a lot of tweets from
They all
Mike Tyson
cry that
we
they
couldn't
don't
catch
have
into
any
the retail
money,
stock
but
community, and so
but somehow are
We can find $500 under their couch.
are able to go to all of these things. So I mean, like,
or pay for Michael to fly all the way across the United States from Nevada.
and his wife, Michael, and his wife,
allegedly, and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Resists grabbing some Mike Tyson boxing gloves, which is on the Challenge by Pearl side of the house, and that we even have we have a lot of gamers in our community, in the GameStop community. Punch Out was one of the I don't know if you've ever played it. It was for the regular Nintendo. One of the hardest games you'll ever play. And beating Mike Tyson at the end is a badge of honor. But we have an autographed framed photo of his. That
skip
over the VIRT documentary crew and all great people, all great humans, and to touch on some of the points that you guys were mentioning earlier on memes and community. It's kind of ironic how it all came together. With the mimetic, Staplegate event happening with the GameStop corporations and the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, how that kind of crossed our paths, and then through a few meetings and even some opportunities to meet in person, we quickly realized that this is definitely a community that we wanted to be more in sync with, and just great humans overall. But yeah, we to be honest, we've been huge fans of just what GameStop has done to really kind of open the doors and shine light on retail traders coming into the picture, being able to do their own research, communicate online, empower themselves, and through that whole storyline of what happened with the community in Wall Street, Orange Kitty, all this stuff kind of clashing together and really like exposing a lot of what's happening in Wall Street. And so this is something that as home traders and home gamers we immediately aligned with anyways. But we also really pinpointed GameStop and the movement behind GameStop to really put the meme trade or the retail trade on the map. And so for us, and obviously a lot of people in the crypto and blockchain world, being early and really building your own conviction, something that really the world is still slow to adopt. There's a lot of alignment there with us. But coming back to the community side, that's what we're most pumped about this event is we met these guys through a mimetic event and then quickly realized that these are our people. And one of the things that we communicate internally a ton about when we study communities, and obviously just like friendships, there's levels of community. So in the GameStop world, there's passive holders, there's people that build media, there's people that contribute to the overall movement and mission. There's certain levels, and we feel that the ultimate community is much past just the shared interest. So there's
levels of people that pay for this
community gets thrown around a ton. Is that they just think just because you're a holder, just because you're kind of there, that there's this active, thriving, positive community. But in reality, the level of community that we seek are past the shared identity and mission is true, like genuine, authentic, like care of one another. That's kind of we kind of define that like ultimate level community. And these guys have us flying around to different cities all around the country, and we're buying each other dinner. So I would say that's a high level of care and
a high level of care and community. Like this is what I kind of really hate about the meme stock community is when they talk about he's talking about unironically, I think he thinks the level of community, but like you've got these people who are the mainliners who, like you said, fly around and do all these events and stuff and stay at fancy hotels at the dime of other people. And then you've got, MJL about to be institutionalized because he's gone fucking nutsy insane in all of this. And like, oh yeah, there's definitely a level of community between the people who are running the grift and the people that get fucking grifted.
Yeah, sure.
There's definitely a level of community here.
With each other, and so when we think about this event, we view it as an extension to our relationship with the Bear Trap guys.
Rightfully so.
To meet and build more relations with people in this community.
That's awesome. I know. I'm really looking forward to meeting you there in person too, and it should be a great time.
Just want to say, I second, from our point of view, the FBB4 team has been unbelievably easy to get to know. They are altruistic. They are inherently aligned with our type of investment philosophy. They are long-term thinkers. They do not act in any way that damages their brand. And what I mean by that is it's not just about brand, it's about acting with integrity and having a long-term vision, which in the crypto space is so needed. And
totally shill the crypto.
I think the more that people get to know this FBB4 team and their philosophy and where they're trying to go, the more people are going to want to be around them and invest in similar, if not the same, investment vehicles. Without getting too specific, I'll let them discuss. I personally have opened up crypto positions that I had always kind of danced around, but never taken a dive after my experiences with getting to know them and their philosophy and the philosophy behind their investments. Just a really, really good group of guys, like good people at their core, good people. So it's been just phenomenal. And this all started with a conversation between a few of us saying, hey, we should send them
a DM. Just like the four of them talking for an hour and a half
into the documentary, and it must have
pretty
this whole
much.
relationship that
That's all this is. It's Q&A about the whole
100%. Yeah, we feel very similar. One more thing I want to throw out, because I kind of mentioned the first part, but you just reminded me. Part of the reason why the FB4 team
they just like
interest in
I thought we were going to watch the live event.
Saw,
right,
kind of
but we were going to do this first. I mean, we could skip if this is
what he's building, what he's done in the past.
The next
we just saw as an incredible relic.
But
secondarily, we envisioned this being an opportunity to network with the GameStop community, the GameStop corporation, and
someone else that came on in the middle of this.
This is us coming together on the stream. When I jumped to there, example of what we kind of envisioned when we took that huge step, and of course,
when we're down there, we have the opportunity to kind of really
Oh, Ninja, is that one like singer person that they had on the PP show that was this like anti-woke like pop artist person?
I have no idea.
I would need to find that live stream again, but that was also real cringe. They had all the people on from the Bear Trap production, and it was just, that was a mind trip. Anyway,
a good deed for a child in need. And I can speak personally to this a little bit. I have a niece who was born deaf. She was able to get a cochlear implant, partly because of working with communities like CMN. The same genetic kind of cause of the same genetic mutation that caused her deafness led to a severe form of bone marrow cancer at the age of 11. And she was given a 50% chance to live. And because of Children's Miracle Network, it wasn't exactly, they didn't work directly with, but another group does the exact same thing. They were able to do, during COVID, by the way, so no one could visit her except for her mother and her father. She was given a bone marrow transplant. She was put up in the Ronald McDonald House.
So let me get this straight. They are so desperate to tangentially bring this back to Children's Miracle Network, they can't even get a testimonial that is directly related to Children's Miracle Network. He has to make up something on the fly that is sort of about a thing that's like Children's Miracle Network, but isn't Children's Miracle Network. Like, just pull a testimonial off their fucking website if you need to reach this fucking hard. If you indeed are actually donating anything to them in the first place.
This was a 9-month ordeal, and now she is 100% back. She was recently able to do the coin toss at a Major League Soccer game because of this. She is back in high school. She has a boyfriend. She's on the soccer team. She's a straight A student. So it's near and dear to my heart. This whole concept of giving, charity to teams that do things for the one group of people in the world that deserve something like that the absolute least. And as a society, I feel it's our responsibility to do as much as we can for children who deal with horrifying and very difficult diseases and things of that nature. So really couldn't have picked a better partner than CMN. And that's all thanks to FBB.
Did you just say
they built with them through the whole stapler, and to GameStop, because they also had the
They picked them as a partner, but
no, I know. But did you just say they deserve it the absolute least? I think you meant to say most. They said least, which is weird.
I have no idea what would the lead into that sentence is, and like picked them as a partner. Don't they also have to kind of agree to it if you're like it's a partnership? I wouldn't say picked them as a partner. I'd say I'm glad that they, worked
accepted
with us
as a partner.
Yeah, exactly. Like that wording is just, I don't know. I mean, again, maybe they did work something out, but again, if it's an event hosted by Ian Carroll, I would think that someone at Children's Miracle Network is going, how about not?
With them.
Yeah, I'm sure it's incredibly fulfilling to work with such a fantastic organization. And for any listeners who might not know, just some brief basics on Children's Miracle Network. It's a nonprofit founded in 1983, supports 170 children's hospitals across US and Canada, has raised over $9 billion, often through small donations, and it's 100% of locally raised funds stay in the community for the nearest children's hospital. So they really are doing fantastic work out there, and it's just an incredible organization to be working with on this event. So I can't wait to meet the rep out there as well, and it's just great to see that it's all brought together in such a wholesome and fulfilling way.
Fun fact. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kyle.
Oh, I was just going to say, since you mentioned the rep, that rep is going to be Nick Coleman. So if you do run into him or hear his name at the Art of Meme, please go introduce yourself. He has a lot to share about the impact of even these small donations. So seek him out. Go ahead, sorry about that.
No worries. I was going to say, fun fact, in conjunction with GameStop, Children's Miracle Network has raised 3.5 million, I believe, since they started working with GameStop in, was it like 2018? So not insignificant, 3.5 million. So I know those numbers are out there and reported on, but probably a lot more since the Stapler event, and more to come, obviously, through our donations and through the event. So the gala event. So yeah, very, very exciting. Great partner. And yeah, just like very grateful and appreciative to them and their partnership really through all of this.
And Ninja and Drew, correct me if I'm wrong, but what makes the additional 100,000 on top of the 250K that you've already donated through the purchase of the stapler, what makes this unique is that's being donated on chain, correct? So it's going to be transparent for everyone to see. And that may, I think the future of charitable donations should be on chain. You want to see where your money is going. I don't like rounding my money up at Kohl's. I don't know if they're taking my money. I don't know where it's going. I don't know where my money is going. So I think it's a really cool
Minnesota.
thing.
I see aggressively pulling on that dog's ears.
Just scritching. So I guess I don't know. I didn't see anything that gave the block address as to like where all this is going. But
who's this ninja person? Is she from the Children's Miracle Network, or
I don't think so.
Is she like one of the FBB4 people, like a crypto?
Maybe I don't know. I just know that we went through here and it was just like, oh, there was someone else that popped in, and the rest of this was pretty just dry stuff about what the event was. So it's like, we'll skip here.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. It's very it's transparent on our end. Making contributions and really just executing on some of the things that we said we were going to do. And yeah, that's all trackable on chain. And yeah, it's been an incredible process to help
Is it
them
just
understand,
because you
what they
have
should
it
be looking out
set
for
up
and what
that
they
it
should be
looks
doing
so
on their end as a
aggressive?
receiver.
I mean, it does look
yeah, part
so
of it,
Maybe.
something I left out a little bit earlier.
It's at
a lot of the reasons
1.75,
why this event is,
so.
significant to us is, and even the airdrop
Almost
to purchase
2x.
tickets and event attendees is yeah, we absolutely want to help educate and make people feel comfortable, with a space that might be new to them or asset class that they have not participated or own any assets in. And so we want to do that to the general public, to the community, but also to charities that could definitely benefit from having additional pathways to donors and donors being very transparent with where their money is going. And there's still a lot of work that needs to be done on when the funds are received, what that looks like, shipping off to exchanges or what that might be. But it's definitely a step in the right direction. And for people that do want to track that and confirm it, they can via various websites with blockchain information.
Yeah, when McDonald's asked me to round up, I reach into the register and I take the amount back that they actually asked me to round up. And that's how I operate, but I don't know about anybody else. But yeah, I couldn't agree more that, and I think we have something in the works for that whole concept in the future that we'll discuss another time. But yeah, something interesting.
And may I also add that the transparency layer of the blockchain, it's also ironic because this is what we always wanted in terms of fair markets in TradFi. You can understand sort of the, based on the lore of GameStop, and everything that had gone on in the GameStop saga and afterwards, even now, just with the manipulation that occurs, isn't it a breath of fresh air?
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
You're thinking of dabbling in crypto and haven't yet explored.
This group is using CMN as a front for their scammer. I mean, that's what I think's going on. Let's be honest here. I am almost 100% sure Children's Miracle Network has not a fucking clue their name is being used and attached to this. Absolutely not a fucking clue. Also, I love this like cognitive dissonance when it comes to blockchain stuff, because you have the same people who are talking about how the naked shorts are hidden on the blockchain through the tokenized securities, and then in the same breath you're like, actually how we find these naked shorts is by putting everything on the blockchain. It's just like, make it stop.
What it even means. It is all on chain. And so, I would just encourage you, if you're a proponent of understanding, is there a place where, people can trade in a fair and equitable way? You'll be able to see every donation that FBB4 makes. You go onto his wallet and you can see that very transparently. And you can, see the trading, you can see the buying. And so it's really an interesting thing, especially kind of in the context of what we're talking about with GameStop and what the community is really fighting for and believes in, right?
Absolutely. It comes together perfectly there.
Absolutely.
And Children's Miracle Network obviously is the major beneficiary of the the auction prizes and stuff, but we also got to get the Bear Trap docuseries made. So we have a little trailer here to play as well. So I say we play the trailer.
Oh, here we go.
Of the series, and then we talk about it a little bit. So I'm gonna throw it up on screen. Here we go.
Finally.
All right, let me know.
Oh, this is just coming from X. Never mind.
Yeah, but this.
Nope. Can you hear it?
What is it with people using fucking Restream and not knowing how to operate it? Jeez, fucking. We had Michael, who during his whole Epstein conspiracy part 2 couldn't figure out that if it's outside the browser, you have to specifically select it to get the audio going, and had like a minute and a half of dead air, and then another minute as he fumbles around to get his mic audio to work again, and then they clicked it on X. So what?
And of course. Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's no big deal. You can always either go to the Bear Trap on X and just view it yourself.
Oh, I know what the issue is. He's not screen sharing the browser. He's screen sharing his fucking monitor. That's the issue.
Screen. Yeah, because you can see all of his tabs.
God. People. It's not hard to use Restream.
That was done with Ian Carroll. Yeah. Take a look. It's got quite a bit of exposure so far. I think it's probably sitting
So they just what we're really trying to do is
figuring
out how to get it to work, they
obviously
just
what you already know
kind
about
of
the GameStop saga, or maybe you haven't heard before, and kind of where that's kind of gone since then. Mainstream media has done their best to really attempt to get the public to forget about GameStop. It's like in half their articles that they write, forget about GameStop.
Forget about GameStop?
But they haven't forgot. If anything, they got
I
stronger.
think they
we've looked
forgot
at the
that
RS numbers.
it's supposed to be about Bed Bath & Beyond.
Well, because no one
what media is trying to get you to forget about GameStop?
Is them trying to market it to normies. That's what this is all about. That's why they forgot about Bed Bath & Beyond. They know their stock's dead.
Look, remaining ad credits. You guys running ads?
Where? Oh yeah, look at that.
On his screen.
On his Twitter, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what tabs he has open. Is that IMDb going viral? Art of the
Oh, that's
Meme.
I think their movie that they did before this or something like that, right?
Mystery holder spent 120K.
Oh, that's the Bed Bath and Beyond thing. So the guy here, the
I was just being nosy.
rude
Don't pay
dude.
attention to me.
No, well, yeah, I was just trying to explain the tabs as you were talking about them.
If you're gonna open your
interest
computer
in,
screen,
where the company is today financially, it has not ended. There's a lot of stories to still to tell about what happened, what's currently happening, and what will happen. That ties into
again,
Beyond,
which
we think.
media
That ties into
outlet
other
is
companies that
trying
have
to get
been
people to
completely
forget about
obliterated by
GME? I don't
both
think anybody's
capitalism
doing
and,
that.
some bad actors out there. We see it all over the place. It's not, the fraud is not embedded just in the equities markets or traditional finance. You see
Oh
it
wow,
in
they
the headlines
really
today.
don't
Look at
play
Minnesota.
it. Okay.
Everything that's going on there. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
because
like, forget it.
instead of figuring out how to operate research, they're just like, fuck it. We'll do it live.
Not important.
We just won't do it.
Yeah,
We
you
just
guys
won't
don't
do
worry
it.
about that stuff. You guys don't.
Like, forget
This is such a professional outfit.
all these
Well,
roads lead back to
that
familiar folks
trailer's
who's following the truth,
hilarious.
which is the Ian Carroll mantra. And you usually get to the
Well,
root
I'm
of these
sure
things.
we'll get
and
it when we go
it's unfortunate.
to
It's the usual suspects. It's
actual-
politicians and people pulling their strings and people that a very small percentage of people that are looting this country. And they're taking advantage of hardworking people. They're taking advantage
Looting
of
this
pension funds.
country.
Police and
Well,
firefighters.
I
It's very
mean,
that hits home for me. A lot
Everyone
of
in
police,
securities
firefighters,
market loots idiots of their money because that's why you're called dumb money.
nurses in my family.
You want to
teachers,
buy
and,
stupid shit.
knowing what some of
that's
these
just
larger
loud.
hedge funds and firms have done with other people's money, definitely turns me into a lifelong learner and sets me on the path that you just can't look away from this kind of stuff once you peel back the veil.
I know I said earlier that one thing that seems to bring us all together is sort of this sense of community.
Yeah, so
but
to speak
go for
to
it.
what Ninja and Drew were saying about transparency and blockchain technology, creating the perfect environment for the type of
Oh my god, this
markets
is so boring.
You guys
Yeah,
just
we
want
could probably
to
move
the
on.
main event.
I'm about
Never
to
came close
fall
to fruition.
asleep.
Mine and many other people's theory are
Like,
that.
also, this is supposed to be a question and answer event. Where are the questions that are being answered? Like, is there?
I don't know.
Let me see if there's.
We saved 30 minutes for Q&A.
We'll check in on you at like 1 a.m. or something.
I'll be good. I'm gonna watch.
Any
I'm into a lean night. I'm gonna
Anyone?
watch 30
All
things.
right.
Pass out.
Any questions?
All right,
with a bowl of Cheetos.
we're on track. I mean, I
Oh,
was just
here
about to
we
ask.
go.
Doing a lot
With a
of
bowl of
what
Cheetos.
right now. A lot of nostalgia there when I watch something like that. So if you haven't watched it, check it out.
Oh, we just got a
Okay.
comment from Wayne 2B. Will there be a live stream at the art gallery on Saturday?
Oh, is that Jake too being trying to be all anonymous or something?
No, that's some like a Jake 2B probably lover who would be just like Jake because Jake's so smart.
So wait, so they haven't been getting any questions, and this is their first question for X, where they got less views than they did on, like, oh my goodness,
So,
great.
Wow.
During the event itself, there won't
Somebody's
be...
asking if there's going to be a live stream. At the art gallery.
Hey, yeah, Kevin, he's going through it right now, brother. Sorry, I should have said.
Yo, oh my god. No,
Good timing, though.
He doesn't hear me. There will not be a live stream at the event or during the event. There will be plenty of content filmed at the event that will be published afterwards. You will get plenty of that from us, I'm sure, from your side.
Oh, so we need to go
We've
find
got
this
none
shit.
of that. Yeah.
Net access group. I'll go look it up. Keep playing this.
Yeah, go see if you can find us some live content from this shit show.
Nag.
they
Imagine
promised.
being nag.
Well, before the event, from 4 to 5 p.m. So right as doors start to
All
open,
right.
the night starts to get underway.
Amy's
That's
gonna
when I
work
will be
on
hosting
that
a live
while
stream
we
from the
figure
gallery
out.
floors. We will have a bunch of great guests, organizers on the stream. So definitely stop by there. It'll be right here on this channel on Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So you can check that out. But unfortunately, we won't have a stream from the event because we got to let the people enjoy the event, let the people have their fun, and bring the content.
No, you don't want to be embarrassed like Pulte was the past 3 times. That's the real
Audio quality
reason.
would be a serious conflict there. I mean, there's going to be music. There's going to be
Oh, yeah.
live auction going on. I'll be there, so it's going to be loud.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be loud. And you heard Krill. I have a job. I have to make sure that Connor gets as drunk as possible.
Whoa! I got a job to do.
No.
All right, I think that's enough.
Yeah.
of
Anybody
this.
else have anything specific they want to share regarding the event?
Oh, wait.
Looking forward to meeting everybody or reconnecting with folks I've already met. Yeah, that's what it.
All right. Well, I think we can go ahead and wrap it up here.
All right, well, then that's enough of that. So, you guys have seen this part of it, correct?
No.
So this is the original. Okay, we're also going to do this at 1.7, and we'll actually we'll do 1.5 unless Amy. What? I didn't want to do that. Why would you want to do picture-in-picture ever? And we'll see if we want to. This intro is legendarily cringe, by the way.
Think about this. Many of your friends right now get their health advice from a TikToker
I'm
with a
turning this
ring
back
light
up
and their
because it's really
politics
soft.
from a guy live streaming in his car. That's a fact.
Okay. Let me first get the audio fixed here. So because it's really soft. Can you guys hear it all right?
It is soft. And
I've
then
got
you
it
just turn
turned
it on
up
and we don't
loud as
watch
it
it
goes.
because you're like, actually, forget it. We can't hear.
How about we do it from like let's do it from Rumble and see if the audio is better on there.
I mean, he's got it like it's all over his feed right here, like the Rumble thing, like right
so we're
here.
gonna go with this and see if the audio is better on here. First, let's feed 5.
Think about this.
No, the
Many of our
audio
friends
is
right
just
now
shit
get their
on there
health advice
too.
from a
Awesome.
TikToker with a ring light, and their politics from a guy live streaming in his car. That's a fact.
So wait, so the intro has nothing to do with meme stocks and has everything to do with making fun of. We'll just switch back. I don't want to give them any more views than I really feel like. What's this? Oh, I open that up.
There's nothing posted on their page except for
Of
I think
course,
this
yet another thing
this
for them to
video.
lie about.
Right.
So making fun of content creators that they don't like because they're just, too femmy and not, right wing enough for them, I guess. Whatever. Cool.
Because these platforms drown the facts in algorithms. They trade clarity for clicks. They reward outrage over truth.
See if I can turn this up a bit.
Have you wondered if you're crazy yet? You're not. Relax. But let me ask you this. How much more noise can you continue to take? You see it, right?
There's a lot of
opinion's bought.
crazies.
Every fact is a
Yes.
fight. Every click you
On
make,
your
every like
show.
you leave, that's somebody else's paycheck. And we see what you see. A world built on distraction, division, and digital junk food. And we're done feeding it. So we've started...
As the guy who has who's going to have Ian Carroll on
Who is that guy?
known anti... I have no idea who this guy is.
building what should have been
He's
here
a fucking
all along.
douchebag.
Independent news, real conversations, a community-powered channel. A movement of thinkers, builders, and truth seekers. And it's all built on structure,
Sure.
not spectacle. It's not louder, it's smarter.
Way to, crop...
Not viral,
Why would...
vital. Right now, this
Oh,
is
gosh.
your call to help shape what comes next.
I didn't even
Like
watch
it
the
isn't
whole
real,
of this.
so do more. And know that your voice is not the problem. The system is. And now we're building a new one. Network Access Group. Truth and facts, reloaded.
All right, cool.
Neat.
That intro was horrible.
Oh, look here. Here's the video finally.
800% in just a week. Going on to GameStop right now, conceivably could take a couple of firms out. Hedge funds.
In 2021, GameStop investors brought the corrupt global financial system.
Guys, so gross.
They're kind of sticking it to the big institutional investors. The
He's
hedge
like
funds.
just
Hedge funds
leering
closed the
into the
Well, Melvin
fucking
Capital
camera.
Management is winding down
Yeah,
its response to one
he's
successful
just-
hedge fund lost billions of dollars. Trouble was, Melvin wasn't alone. More than 100% of GameStop's tradable shares were held short a year ago.
Banks collapsed.
So Wong of Archegos, he has been sentenced to 8
No.
years.
Banks collapsed. Wait, whoa,
No,
whoa,
they
what?
And that didn't happen
What
because of
fucking-
GameStop. He was long. He was like
Like,
he was
unreasonably long a bunch.
Yeah, he's manipulating it up. That's not what happened. Archegos
Long-
didn't fall because of GameStop. It fell because they did a offering.
Over-leveraged,
Viacom did.
Yeah. Like, I'm glad that this intro is going to be filled with as much lies as we expected.
As a $36 billion
Again, Bill Hong was... Oh, my goodness. Here we go.
risk management breakdown, and one that we're looking very carefully at. Make sure it doesn't happen again.
The entire country of Switzerland almost went bankrupt. It was a historic...
That's...
Not
No.
because of
Oh, my
GME.
goodness. Credits... Credit Suisse... Like, first of all, it got bailed out by another Swedish bank, UBS. They bought it out. And second of all, Credit Suisse is not... Oh, my... It hurts. It hurts. We're only almost 3 minutes in, and it hurts.
And I think we hope would not happen.
This ends a 166-year run for Credit Suisse.
All because regular people bought and held stock in a video game.
That
That's
had
not why.
nothing to do with Credit Suisse and why it failed.
That's not why.
The lack of regulatory controls at the company is why it failed. Like, it was horribly managed, and everyone knew it. Fucking, what was his name? Patrick Boyle used to call the joke of Credit Suisse was called Debit Suisse. That's how poorly managed it was. That's why it failed. Holy fuck.
Video game companies see their stock go up 1,600% in 2 weeks.
We have come dangerously close to the collapse of the entire system.
White-collar criminals on Wall Street
panicked.
Look, this is really causing some issues for these hedge funds.
The reason the market is doing what it's doing is
Oh,
people are
what
sitting at
the-
home
what-
getting
why
checks from
did
the
it-
government, okay? And this fair share is a bullshit concept.
But what they didn't tell you, what they worked exceptionally hard to hide from you, is that the story did not end there.
Surprise! There you go. All right. Cheers.
Forget GameStop. Forget GameStop. Forget GameStop.
I'll take meme stocks. Invest.
I mean, that's what happened to most people.
If there's anything real going
Yeah.
on with GameStop.
I hate to break it to you, Jim, but no one forgot GameStop.
Ryan Cohn is a familiar name when it comes to GameStop because he's the Chewy co-founder who invested in GameStop last year.
Again, I thought this was about Bed Bath &
Beyond
Beyond.
surging today after Chewy
Yeah.
co-founder
Well, they've
Ryan
had to
Cohn
change the message. Oh, there we go. Finally, first take of Bed Bath & Beyond. Like,
Well, I
what?
thought the whole Bear Trap movie was about Bed Bath &
It
Beyond.
was. And
Not
then too
anymore
many-
because there's no way to
too many
market
years
that.
passed. with
They had to pivot.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to pivot. Exactly.
big stake in the company.
Then things started to get really weird.
Ryan Cohen of RC Ventures
No,
now
it
has a
didn't.
stake of 0% in Bed Bath & Beyond, indicating that he did in fact
So
sell.
weird.
You're watching shares of Bed Bath & Beyond. Is it perhaps the layout its turnaround strategy today?
Why is there Christmas music in the background? What the fuck? I just noticed that. They have Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies in the fucking background as the background music. Why? What the? I know you guys can't hear it because the audio is.
No, I can
the
hear
audio
it.
mixing for this event is so fucking bad.
No, it's a
It's so
jam.
soft.
It's a choice, but it's a jam.
Why do you have Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies?
Well, it probably came out around Christmas, if I had to guess. This
Oh my god.
trailer.
Even if it did, like,
I know it's so stupid, but whatever. It's a jam.
oh, it's the infamous eToro interview.
Yeah, 1 week before bankruptcy.
Determined to turn this business around.
Buy Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBY, 3 B's and Y.
The chains Bed Bath & Beyond and Bye Bye Baby have just announced they filed today for Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy.
Yeah, because it was a shitty company.
New York City medical examiners investigating the death of a Bed Bath & Beyond executive.
And Bed Bath & Beyond stock taking another hit just days after one of its top executives killed himself.
This is the real story of GameStop. This is the bear trap.
The real like what was with the whole, like, they're still like bumper to bumper talking about GameStop, and in there just briefly they talk about Bed Bath & Beyond, and it feels like a complete non sequitur because they don't explain why it means anything to anyone. Great editing choice from these professional movie makers. The fuck?
Is that Ninja?
Maybe. Well, now the audio works. So this is just all the reason. Now the audio's sort of working, and so this just proves that whoever did this intro thing or whatever it is just has bad, audio mixing skills for their editing. Great job. Yeah, I turned it down.
What's the significance of Four Roses? Oh,
I have
that's the
no
stuff
idea.
that Pulte. That's the stuff that Pulte had at the, like the Atlanta
Punching
event.
Rocket. What are we even doing here? I'm so confused. Are we having an acid trip moment here? I don't know. What the? Does someone want to explain that? Just like we're gonna spread chalk across the floor. And by the way, Children's Miracle Network. As someone who is in charge of doing the cut-ups for this video and occasionally does his own edited video content, I'm just speechless. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Now we have no audio. Amazing. And it's not a me thing. What?
What's this?
So they just lifted that from their website and just slapped it in there and called it good. And now we have audio again. Cool.
a wà ní alágbà Akíjẹ village.
So I think
adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín pẹ̀lú orí bí tẹ́ ṣe fún wa àdúpẹ́ àmọ́ lóore àwọn ìgbéníjà tá a ní lórí omi tẹ́ bá wá ṣe.
I'm sorry, I get you. I kind of want to fast forward to this, but I kind of am here for this disaster fire editing, where each video has a different level volume for its audio, and they're all just kind of slapped and jammed together in no particular reason and no explanation as to what the fuck's going on. This is a fucking disaster fire, and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
àárín ìrìn ká tó gẹ́ẹ̀tì bá ṣe fẹ́ mọ omi tó dà ní gbogbo àyíká náà máa yàgbẹ́ sí tí gbogbo ẹ̀ máa ṣe bákan bákan inú wa dùn gan sí omi yìí torí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn problem láti face bọ̀ inú wa dùn adúpẹ́ gan torí pé eléyìí gan ti gbàlódé ni adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ FBB for community adúpẹ́ gan I really appreciate.
I'm glad that they do actual charity work. That's nice. Just a little annoyed by the obvious self-promotion going on with slapping their logo. But otherwise,
thank you FBB for community. FBB for community. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Á dẹ̀ máa ṣe tọ́jú rẹ̀ dáadáa.
Oh my God! Fuck.
Very loud.
They need to fire their sound director.
Oh, hey girl. That's so weird.
Many of your friends right now.
Oh my gosh! Now I gotta.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Is this the same thing?
We're back around to this again. What the fuck? Why?
And it's all built on structure, not.
Oh,
we're
looping back. What? Oh my God!
Well, this is just the same thing.
This is the first, like, we're 20 minutes in and we've looped back around.
They
This
get
is
to it.
as bad as a Pulte event. Oh my God.
Oh my God! Remember how many times we played that song?
The Air Force One song.
Yeah, it was like 12
The
times.
helicopter. Yeah, the helicopter entrance. It was like the music from Air
That's what
Force
this
One.
is.
The movie Air Force One with Harrison Ford.
Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Let me find the start of this.
Oh, we don't. I mean, just get forward. We're back to that. We already watched this.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to scroll forward to find the. Oh, here we go.
Hey everybody, it's Leon from NAG, and we are here. We've been waiting for so long, and the day has finally come. The Art of Meme event is finally happening here
You
at
must
the
be under
Gallery in Fort Lauderdale,
an
Florida.
actual
Now, we are
professional.
so
Like,
excited
you
to be
would
bringing
not
you a nice
cut
little
that
short
much.
hour-long stream from before the event starts. You know, when the event is happening, you got all the noises, all the people, everyone's trying to have a good time. So we're going to bring you the sneak peek right now into what the night has to offer before all the guests come over from the Vino's restaurant where they're having the pre-party, enjoying some drinks and food. And that's what we're here for today. So we're going to showcase some auction items. We're going to talk about the event. We're going to have some interview guests on. And it's just going to be a great time for you who unfortunately couldn't be here today to see what the Art of Meme has to offer for all the incredible guests coming later this evening. It is currently 4:06 p.m. So we have, 54 minutes to get through this live stream, and I'm excited to do it and talk about it. But before we go too far into interviewing the guests and talking about the auction items, I do want to talk a bit about the event itself. I know we've hosted some live streams recently speaking about the event and hyping it up, but it's never just the same when you're talking about it there in the moment as when you're sitting here live in the flesh. I got my suit on, tux on. Everybody's going to be dressed to a nines. It's going to be a night to remember. And we got to think about where this all came from. FBB4 Capital, we have the Bear Trap crew, NAG, we have Trinity Displays, we have Barrels for Heroes, a bunch of superpowers coming together to create just a memorable event. And it's the best. It's an amazing feeling, and I'm so thankful to be a part of it, and I can't wait to see what it has to offer. But let's talk about the spectacles of the night that are bringing us here. And FBB4 Capital, luckily, bought Ryan Cohen's underwear and the Nintendo Switch from Staplegate for $250,000 at a New York City auction, which are going to be the focal points of this evening in terms of, inanimate objects. So how did that happen? Let's talk just a little bit about Staplegate itself. So if you guys remember, then the Nintendo Switch came out not too long ago, and people were wanting to buy them off the shelves. They were swept off. Trucks were coming in. They were getting sold out the next day. It was a absolute, man, some incredible artwork from the Jamali Gallery and Mr. Ramez himself. Once again, I don't have much more to say besides this is absolutely legendary. And it's just a fantastic night to be a part of. We have a lot of big guests coming here tonight. And it's just one you can't miss. You don't want to miss. And I wish I could show you more, but this is just what we're going to have to do with today. Now, speaking of those focal points in terms of items, those unfortunately won't be auctioned off because how could you ever let such a memorable piece go to someone else? You can't. So we have a plethora of other items that we'll be auctioning off tonight that lucky guests will be able to take home as their own. Now, some of the auction items, 25% of the proceeds will be going to Children's Miracle Network, which is a beautiful cause. If you don't know
so that changed between their question and A on Monday and this event, I guess, that because they said 100% of the proceeds in the Q&A would go to Children's Miracle Network, and now here they are at the live event going, actually, it'll be more like 25, guys.
about Children's Miracle Network, then you better start knowing because they are doing amazing work to save people in need.
I think that guy got 100% and 100K.
Now, we also have some auction items that will be benefiting
Maybe
Children's
that's
Miracle Network with 100% of the proceeds going from those auction items. So let me just go through this list. Let's talk about some of them and see if it's something you might be interested in.
Which is it, my bro? You just said 25% earlier. Now you're saying 100%. The best people and the best minds.
Maybe you'll hop on a plane last minute and come down here to the Jamali Gallery in Fort Lauderdale and get your hands on some of these. So first up, we have a 14-karat white gold diamond oval swirl accent pendant. Come on, that's pretty high.
Oh, well, they didn't really clarify that very well now, did they? All right, sure.
It's not bad. Next up, we have Bo Jackson, signed custom unframed black jersey. I know you Bo fans out there. Oh, don't even get me started on the next one. We have a caddy. None of that. My ass would be in the seat right now because it's just a great day to be alive, man. What do I gotta say? So that's our involvement. We're sort of one of the media partners here. Obviously, Children's Miracle Network is a major beneficiary of this event. We are so happy to help them out with auction proceeds and just press. We also have the amazing Barrels for Heroes guys, whose president might actually be sitting here in a few short minutes and talking to us. They help wounded veterans. Then we also have, of course, our beautiful host, the Jamali Gallery. But everyone here tonight is going to be just an incredible person. There's going to be an incredible amount of networking, drinks, fun, music. We have a DJ. We have drinks. Look at all these paintings in this place.
Michael.
They are fascinating. Ramez Jamali, everybody, check them out if you want. Other than that,
would you trust?
I'm going to tell you what I'm most excited about tonight. I'm most excited about the kinds of people I'm going to be meeting here. I think there are going to be a variety of people because one thing brings everyone together here, and it's community and transparency. There's all sorts of different walks of life and different professional aspects that brought people here today. But at the end of the day, whether it's Children's Miracle Network supporting communities around the world, the Bear Trap team being transparent and creating fantastic docuseries in the works right now that's coming to launch. Let me just tell you a little side note. We're also planning on...
They keep saying that, but I don't think they know what that sentence is suggesting. How many, we've done this already. They keep saying that this is going to happen, and they keep moving it back. And they say now it's a docuseries, I guess. That's what he said, right? Instead of just like a straight up movie. So
It's weird that they couldn't get Ryan Cohen there. Isn't Ramez in a chat with him?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Why didn't
Ryan
Cohen
couldn't get him to come?
Yeah. Shame. Again, because he's supposed to show up at the third Pulte event too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, give me a break.
Oh, he was?
Yep. But he had other obligations according to Pulte.
Oh yeah, that's when he was at the hockey game with Doug.
Yeah.
He really was.
This event also supports the Bear Trap docuseries filming, so if you don't want to see that, then you're crazy because that is going to be an absolutely epic.
You're not crazy. You don't want to see that.
Us over here at NAG, we're obviously working on an information delivery system that plans to deliver you with just factual information on stories at any given time so that you can build your own opinion based off media you're ingesting and not be swayed left, right, center, anywhere. Build your own opinion. Make your own decisions.
I love how the build your own opinion, have an open mind people are always the extremist, alt-right or alt-left douchebag conspiracy theorists. What else needs to be said other than Ian Carroll propping up this baggy conspiracy about Bed Bath and Beyond magically going to make them gorillionaires is so hard to.
Everyone here is in the same boat on that. By the way, Inflodaily is planning to launch in July 2026, so we are very excited for that. But every single person here isn't working towards a shared goal, but we all have a shared purpose, and that is to make community.
What sort of fucking nonsense statement is that? we're not working towards a shared goal, but we're working towards a shared purpose. Those are the same fucking thing, douchebag. This ride.
Community-focused platforms and projects that boost up the people in this amazing country and world. So if you ever had an idea of or thought about what is bringing all these companies together here to throw this event on, and why are people getting behind this? It's just a party in an art gallery. It's not. It's because what you see tonight here, it's community, it's transparency, and it's just pure beauty. Whether you look literally at the art or figuratively at the people, it's just amazing. It's incredible. And I'm looking forward to it. Sorry, what? Nick. We have an incredible guest here joining us for the first time. It is the executive chef of...
Couldn't spring for an earpiece to let your guy know instead of having someone off camera verbally and obviously.
Why they talk to the chef. Like,
that's at the end, isn't it? Yeah.
No, I think that's right now, isn't it? Watch play.
I'm just amazed how well Ian pivoted from calling all the Bed Bath and Beyond idiots. It's hard to grip people after that, but he did it. I mean, he saw where the money was. That's always been Ian Carroll's strength.
He's a raging anti-Semitic and has over 1 million followers. So
yeah,
and it's not like he's driven with charisma. He's like, all these people are just sinfully fucking boring.
Where? I'm actually the charity owner of Barrels of Heroes.
Oh,
The charity owner of what?
Yes, so we are here.
I don't know, because he didn't have the mic in front of him, and much like the Pulte event, why couldn't you get these people fucking clip-ons? Instead, that's the low mic. So the minute he takes it away from him, we can't hear what Dude Bro is saying.
Here today with Chris Hegrich.
Yeah, see?
Chris Hegrich is here with us today, and he is the president of Barrels for Heroes. Now, if you would like to tell us a little bit about what Barrels for Heroes is doing, what your purpose is, and what your position is.
Absolutely. I'm the president and co-founder. We are a 501c3 charity. Essentially what we do is we raise money for military and law enforcement members that are hurt or killed in the line of duty. The way we do that is
the cameraman not telling him to lean more into the shot?
Also, whiskey connoisseurs in our own mind, and
I don't think
we do single barrel picks.
He's just gonna up and disappear.
One of our picks right here.
Okay.
So we go to different distilleries across the country.
You couldn't have a grip.
Just
Just hand that to
select
him.
barrels of whiskey. We take the whiskey, we get them delivered to us, and then we distribute them to our membership group.
Okay, good. He's
and,
actually
we take all the
in
profits
shot
from
now.
that and we donate to people that need it, whether it's a military officer or a police officer that was hurt or killed in the line of duty, and we support their family. And we bring back to what we do is I'm a police officer. The three of us that started it is a big assistance to us too, but we just support the people that need it most, and especially in the world that we live in, not everyone appreciates law enforcement, and we're all happy to be here, and we're all going to have.
Let me move the flowers so we can actually.
It's interesting what you said there, that not everybody appreciates law enforcement, and it's genuinely devastating what we see currently in the current state. It's amazing work that you're doing, and we're super happy to be talking to you here today. Could you tell us what's like your favorite day-to-day thing that comes with operating, Barrels for Heroes? Like, what is it? Smiles on people's faces? Is it a certain action that you take on a day-to-day basis, or just what do you do that makes you truly fulfilled with this work that you're in?
That's a great question. So honestly, originally we kind of just got into it because we loved whiskey, and then when we started going to distilleries and meeting people that really appreciated us, and one of our
Move the
co-founders,
plants so we can just see the whiskey.
And to see these distilleries like fully support
I like
us,
this.
and,
I like this dude,
that
but
is
like,
allocated, like one of the whiskeys we have over there is a Willcot 6-year pick.
Kind of
There's only 5 barrels
presentation we
the state of Massachusetts
expected.
got that year, and they decided to give it to us. They heard Derek's story. Derek was shot in the line of duty during a home invasion, where a guy essentially put a gun to a girl and held her hostage, and Derek was assisting on the scene, and he was shot in the incident, and essentially a hero. And to see people that support people like him is really why I like it, and to support him and receive the people that do still support us, like everyone here tonight, is really why. Like, because I still do this job day to day. I work 60 hours a week as a detective in Boston, so still getting that support from people really brings this whole thing to light.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. And I'm sure you see those stories all the time throughout the year, and it just feels better and better to keep helping for these causes. I mean, that's amazing. So, did you guys design the label for this whiskey as well?
So we designed the front label here.
Can you give him the? Oh my God!
It's a rye whiskey, so we do mostly bourbon, but we got into a rye whiskey.
Then have the douchebag over here hold it while he.
Sagamore. Sagamore's owned by the same owner as Under Armour, big supporter of the CEO is ex-Marine, big supporter of law enforcement. And then what we did was we had our own original label on the back.
And now we can't see the bottle
Connor Murphy and the whole group here, and they created this label here that honestly we had our own label before that was custom, and I think they actually hit it out of the park. It matches so well with the front and the back. You would have thought this was made by Sagamore themselves. I'm actually going to send this to.
I mean, to be honest. Where they had to literally stand in front of it so that way it wouldn't fall over in the wind.
It's so funny that that's true.
Oh my goodness.
The new label with the bottle to the the head
Like,
the head sales
and
rep.
it isn't even like this is hard stuff. This is like basic production stuff. And every single time these baggies have it, they cock it up and make it look like a production we're running, where I'm literally fumbling around on my desk looking for stuff or whatever.
Like, couldn't they just have like
or,
2 microphones sitting on the table? Like,
or clip-ons, or just have the like freaking like this isn't hard, guys. Get 2 USB mics from fucking Best Buy and
Yeah, like when you buy them, it usually comes with 2.
and hook them up in your audio system. And oh, I get it. 1 mic, you wouldn't need a mixer. 2 mics, you would need to buy a mixer. There you go. Answer solved.
From Sagamore. He doesn't know when he's getting one in the mail, but he's going to be pretty excited to see part of this event and everything.
Of course, awesome. And can anybody buy directly from you guys? Like,
So essentially what we do is we have, so we receive donations online, but since the legality purposes for the whiskey,
It's going to annoy the shit out of me
we're
the
based out of
entire
Massachusetts,
time,
so there's some
isn't it?
legality issues of shipping whiskey. So what we do is if anyone lives out of the state, we sort of coordinate it with people that they know in the state, so anyone can buy the whiskey. Essentially to me. So on the website, barrelsforheroes.org, there's a donation page, and there's also like a message page that will go directly to my phone. So if anyone ever has any questions or they want to get involved, and we also have hats and merchandise on there, but it's a great community we started. We kind of started with about 60 members. We're up to 150. We're really teetering on the line of if whoever wants to support our cause, we just go with the flow. Like we'll get more whiskey if people, and we hand select. You can get any like whiskey's very good. You can buy any whiskey in the store, get anything. We make sure the whiskey that we hand selected by a group of 6 of us. A couple people have been drinking whiskey a lot longer than I have, and they're the sommeliers of whiskey. They're essentially master distillers. They travel the country and do it, and they assist us in the picking because I'm only 35 years old. Some of these guys have been drinking whiskey longer than I've been alive. You know what I mean? Of course. So no, it's a great program, and I'm happy to be here.
and I'm sure you're also looking forward to the event. So am I. I mean, this is going to be a pretty cool group of people that we're going to see here. And I was just talking earlier that you are also clearly community focused. You are generating a community around Barrels for Heroes, and the point is helping people. Children's Miracle Network, the same thing in a different sector. Absolutely. We have NAG, that is our company. We are working on cleaning information delivery to people in an unbiased way, to give them factual information to develop their own opinions off of. The Bear Trap guys are obviously some of the most transparent group of people we've ever met. It's just, I see this as that being the big overall connector here among all of us, is that we're all community focused individuals and organizations at that. So I don't want to say who are you, Mr. Spider, speak to, because you don't probably know some of the people here. But what about tonight specifically are you most excited for?
I think you made a great point there. Even last night, obviously, a couple people flew in early. Like Connor, obviously part of this whole thing, is introducing me to people in every once in the world, and it's not people that are just here for the right reasons. The energy, the vibes, conversations, everyone's getting together. Like hearing people that appreciate law enforcement, hearing people that even had crazy experience with law enforcement. Everyone's been.
So this isn't like about the stops at all.
I totally understand that. And then
talking it's about raising money for these charities.
Like, I mean, my wife's a nurse, so like,
which is fine. I'm just like,
I love law enforcement. I love raising money for that. But at the end of the day, I have 2 children at home. I'd do anything to support children. So like, it's great to have, what do we have, 4 different communities in one at least, and then everyone has their own separate job, so you're really bringing things together. So it's been awesome, honestly, just meeting several people.
Yeah, I completely agree, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to the bar as well after this. So look at that nice bow tie too. That's clean. That's clean. All right, well, we really appreciate you sitting down with us. You have anything else to say to the?
You're wearing the same one, aren't you?
I hope everyone has a good night, and if anyone's interested in Barrels for Heroes, barrelsforheroes.org. You can just shoot an email, or there's a donation page if you feel like it. We started about.
Next guest coming on. I believe our next guest is actually going to be Nick Dowling, the executive chef of the Lantern, or technically also the executive chef for this event. Now, what's funny is I want to talk about Nick Dowling for a second, because this event,
get into the real
this has been in the idea phase for a while.
Ian Carroll, or we want to at least see how
originally supposed to be in Boston at a beer hall, which is where Nick Dowling actually works, and he's flying down
I'm
here,
about to fall
bringing people
asleep.
all this incredible food that he's going to cook up for
Not
tomorrow.
you watched this whole thing,
and we get to sit down with him right here in Fort Lauderdale. So isn't that amazing?
Okay.
We are
I didn't
going
either,
to be auctioning off so much stuff. I can't wait for all this. These auction items. I'm actually going to bring some over here real quick for 1 second. I'm going to set this down and we're going to look at some of the auction items we have.
I'm just kind of excited with how cringe. Wait, where are we going?
Think about show the auction items.
Oh wait, let me get this straight. So he said he was going to talk to the chef. That fell through because they didn't plan things correctly. So now we get this transition again that we saw at the beginning, so that they can get the camera and everything over to the
The Bear Trap movie is going to be awful.
Brilliant, fucking brilliant.
You think they're going to have a movie? That's really cute.
I know.
Okay, so they stop in the middle of that, and he comes back with the
Gronkowski. So which team is that?
Look at that.
And a Ziploc bag.
That's clearly not the text for the Raiders, and it doesn't look like the Broncos. So I guess it's the Patriots jersey.
It's the Patriots, and it's literally in like a great value
bag.
Great
and
value.
We don't even get to
bag.
see the signature. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
in Jersey.
Amazing.
Oh. Gronk. I'm not debating this. Gronk is the all-time best tight end. And if you guys can't, then
no, he isn't.
Come on. Obviously, if you say Travis Kelce, I don't buy it.
Go away. We're not on talking terms.
Ian Carroll just popped by for a second, so we are going to have Ian Carroll.
And no, I wouldn't even say Kelce. I would say Tony Gonzalez, and fuck whatever your feelings are.
I don't know if we're going to do it before or after Nick Dowling, but we can plug it in whenever he pulls up. You guys will see him before I do because you have the eyes behind me.
The bear
trap. I want to talk a little bit more about getting here today. So when you get to this event today, you actually go to Vino's, which is a restaurant across the street. It's a beautiful little restaurant. It looks fantastic in there.
I would rather my leg be stuck in a bear trap than
I, of course,
have
have
to
the
hang out with
meme
any of these
wristband.
men.
Okay, so I guess.
And you check in at the restaurant. There they have some drink tickets, some drinks and food waiting for you, which you can enjoy. And then you shortly make your way over to the
I guess we
gallery.
need your opinion on this, Platt.
I do not consent to that question.
That's going to be at 5 p.m. for everyone else. And because we got this sweet camera crew over here, we got a little bit
Especially
early.
with
You know,
the
we got
man
the live
who's
stream
about to
rocket,
come on
like
here.
that. And at 5 p.m., everybody's going to rush in here. I think the lights may be dimmed a little bit. Who knows? Maybe not. And then the music will start playing. And not regular music. We have a DJ. We have an open bar.
I was
we even have an
about
auctioneer here to auction off all the items later
We
in
have
the
a
evening. We have paddles.
DJ.
That right there. I'm actually going to grab my paddle too.
Again, where's the grip? Dude needs a grip.
Here's our paddles. Look at this. I'm number 002. I got close. Number 1, I would have been walking around here a lot more stuff.
Mirror
but
your screen, dumbass.
I think my wallet's thanking me for that one. Anyway, you guys will have to excuse the slight traffic here just because we do have some setup still ongoing as we are in here before the event officially starts. So they have to make sure that everything here is spick and spat perfect, including... I know
Don't
you can't
turn
see it,
your
but
mouth
over here
away
on
from
my
the
left,
mic,
we have
David,
a nice
can't
little
hear
picture
you.
gallery section, which has all the logos of all the companies and organizations involved, which once again, Trinity Displays is acting on all the displays for the underwear.
know why I was
and the
confusing
Nintendo
Bill
Switch and the
Romanowski
stapler that actually
with
stapled the receipts to the Nintendo Switch.
Gronkowski. That
Then
was
Barrels for
really
Heroes, of
weird
course, you
back
just heard
earlier.
Chris here with us talking about Barrels for Heroes. It's incredible to have them part of this. And if you guys aren't familiar with Ramez Jamali's work, then I urge you to look up what the Jamali Gallery is because
No one cares about Ramez. Okay, first of all,
Good night,
it's not
Ryan.
Ramez's work; it's his dad's work.
No,
it's not
his
his dad,
uncle.
it's his uncle.
Okay,
And
clear
it's so
that up.
ugly.
It's
And
so
so,
terrible.
like, it's not his work. But thanks for that.
paintings are not only massive, but they're just so gorgeous. It's just such an incredible environment to be here and hosting this event in.
We'll leave that
we'll talk about every
under
part of this
all
event
that under
except my own part in
subjective.
this event. But Jeep, let me tell you guys what I'm excited for. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna walk down this red carpet here behind me. I'm gonna
Mhm.
bust a moonwalk when I'm sliding back on the carpet, and I'm gonna
You're
throw a hat off
definitely
and
not
tap
doing
it
that.
to the
Go ahead and try,
to the
bro.
nearest individual to me, and then we're just gonna have a good time. I'm gonna grab some drinks tonight. I'm gonna make it my mission to talk to as many people as I can.
Oh, he's saying
and
he's gonna
just
do
have the
that
best night ever. Oh,
afterwards.
Sweet, bro.
Ian, we actually have Ian Carroll here joining us right now for the stream.
Ah, here we go.
Hey, Ian, how's it going?
Good, man.
Oh, the worst.
And excited for the event tonight?
So it's a funny collision of worlds, and it's a fun crew of people, and it's just I'm so excited to see sort of everyone come together and meet each other and share stories.
Me too. And let's talk about these incredible organizations that we have putting this together. Like we were just talking about it with Chris earlier. Community is what's bringing us all together here. Shared value community. It doesn't matter what way you're taking that community, whether it's Barrels for Heroes supporting veterans or children.
Okay, he does have a vest under the jacket. Okay. Okay.
Miracle Network supporting children's or us supporting information, anything. It's all community centered, and that's where true power comes to light. Is when communities form and work together. So we can also throw that on you because you recently launched the Buyer app, right?
Yeah. The Buyer app. I'm so proud of the Buyer app. If you don't know, the Buyer app is it's a free app on the App Store, Google
Awesome. So we're gonna shill his fucking shitty cell phone app. Amazing.
Play Store.
What
it
is
lets you
it?
scan any product in the grocery store and find out who owns the company that's selling that product to you. So you might buy Burt's Bees thinking you're buying natural.
Right. So it's basically for conspiracy theorists who are way fucking paranoid about what they're buying. Amazing.
I mean, I've never been in the
But
grocery store and
actually
been
Burt's
like,
Bees
I
was
wonder who this is. Like, fucking get out of here. Like, you're thinking way too hard about your groceries if you need something like that.
No, if you're crazily conspiracy minded, it's like, ooh, I don't want to be giving my money to the Soros family. I want to know who owns these companies. It's for those kinds of people.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think about my groceries in that way at all.
Bought out by Clorox.
Same
years ago.
people.
You're actually
Because
buying
I'm
Clorox, and
normal.
that money is going to a mega corporation, which is owned by its shareholders. The biggest ones are BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. And that
Oh, there we
pattern
go.
is
State
replicated
Street.
all throughout the grocery store with all of these sort of like not scams, but just sort of false representations of the corporate world and the product world. And so we made the Buyer app to try to give people information in their pocket so that it's easy for them to decode who they're supporting when they purchase products, so that if they want to vote with their dollar, they can. If they want to just get healthier products, they can. If they want to just know who they're working with, what they're supporting, it's all easy. And I'm so proud. It's really the amalgamation of my whole platform, because I started doing grocery aisle content, doing who owns everything content, BlackRock content, and everyone always said it needed to be an app, but I didn't have the skills to make it an app. So I met an amazing team. It's just 3 of us. We take no outside money because money purchases, information purchases influence, and so we needed to be independent, and we made it ourselves. We produced it ourselves. We put it out ourselves, and I'm super proud. It's in its first month of life right now, and it's just launched off the floor. It's in the stratosphere. It was #1 on the App Store in the first day that we launched it, at least in its category, rather. And I just couldn't be more proud. And we're working on our next update with new features, new stuff.
What's the category?
That's incredible. And definitely check out the Buyer app.
The category is
that in its
that's
category?
great.
Like, what's the category on
but
that?
that's part of marketing, is just inventing your own bullshit category to say that you're the first in. I'm sure there's
What's it
other
called?
apps
It's
like
called
his.
Buyer.
Yeah.
Let's find out how many downloads it has. Is it called
I'm
Buyer
gonna
app
laugh
or
if it's
just Buyer?
even on the apps, Google App Store, if it's on some third party. PP should hire Ian's app guy. It sounds like it didn't take 3 years to make
The
his app.
Russian one. Let's see. PP has an app?
No, they're talking about the movie. I think that's.
I
what
think I was
Russell
spelling
asked.
it wrong.
Okay, Buyer, BY.
Yeah, I got it.
This is so fucking.
So the category is health and
hipster,
fitness.
So fucking hipster. BY.
The category is health and fitness, by the way.
Vote with your dollar.
Bleh.
And it's actually on the app store on iPhone.
It is, yeah.
I'm a little surprised by that.
Isn't there a way we can see how many downloads it has?
And it says it has 461 reviews, so we know it's at least that
All right.
much.
All right, well, let's get through this video because, ugh.
Well, we got the
This is
Ian Carroll
rough.
part, so we may, because I think it's the cook after Ian Carroll, so I'm not
Well, this-
sticking around for the
Who? Oh, the chef. I mean, this
sorry.
is
I forgot to
Similarly
switch
to how
back.
news outlets currently mislead individuals by not giving them raw information to build their own opinions. The same thing is what you're working against in the grocery category or the store category in general. It's giving people that transparency
They're
to
gonna
make their own
spend
decision.
no
truly for
time
themselves,
talking
not
about the
being misled
movie,
by
right?
producers
And
or
they're going to
manufacturers.
spend all the
And I
time
am
talking
Yeah,
about
like,
it.
what is
100%
this
behind that,
even
and you should be too.
about? Like, they're all just there
You
shilling
make a
their
really important
shit.
point that everyone sort of has an
Whiskey,
agenda,
Buyer
and everyone kind
app,
of wants to
like-
use information to get you on their team, to get you for their agenda. And so
I
when
thought
we
this was
started
gonna
building
be,
the Buyer
like,
app, it was really
about the
important to us
event.
that we're not using it for our agenda.
Nope.
We're just giving raw information. And so we built a
Guess
set of algorithms
not.
that will help us to analyze the raw information,
Clearly
who
not.
owns it, what's their backstory, what's their ownership structure, what's all that. And then we don't like modify it to meet our perspective. We don't tell people what products are good or bad. It's just pure information so people can make their own choices. And so if you want to find that, it's BUY''R, not spelled like normal Buyer. It's BUY''R on the App Store,
Okay,
the
there.
Play Store, or you can go
I
to
should've-
BUYRapp.com, and that's got all the links, got all the information, and it'll have all the updates as
So
well.
fucking
Let's go.
hipster.
Amazing. You heard it. So definitely check that out, please. Transparency, that's what we deserve in every aspect of life. Not just news intake, not just what you're buying at the store, everywhere. So that's what we're working towards, is slowly, piece by piece, coming together, forming coalitions like this, so ultimately everybody can have transparency in everything that they're doing in their personal lives. Because that's what we need. That's what we need currently. And
I mean, that's actually a really
No,
key
no,
to what
like
this-
but it's not
I
about
understand that
actual transparency. It's about this faux fake transparency where like the only person that this product is directed to is, like Amy said, fucking crazy people. So like this is for like you have such an open mind that your brain's falling out the back of it.
This event grew out of like the GameStop community, sort of networking with other communities that had gotten involved with the GameStop community. And so when it's founded on the GameStop community grew out of
here we go,
watching financial
finally.
corruption just ruin regular people on a normal investment that was totally legitimate, that they just wanted to buy stock. And then they watched themselves get screwed over by big money and by big politics and by big news media. And they just held on and did the research and formed a coalition of regular investors. They wanted to understand the markets, understand the corruption, understand what's going wrong, and how do you fix it. And that
did
coalition
not want to understand the markets. If they wanted to understand the markets, they wouldn't be baggies.
in some really tight-knit like investor community. There's other communities, other charities, other people have gotten involved, and this event sort of brings together a whole bunch of those groups and a whole bunch of those sorts of coalition movements of people that all come from places like you said, like Barrels for Heroes. That's one example. Children's Miracle Network is another, of just people that are like, how do we support regular people and get regular people's information up?
You do
their
not give a
activism up.
singular fuck about regular
and
people.
I kind of look at it
Shut
like,
the
what kind of
fuck
world do we want to leave for the future? What kind of world do we want behind for our kids, right? And so we want to leave a less corrupt world. and we want to support the kids that are going to grow up into that world. And so the pairing of a children's charity that was selected and vetted by GameStop in the first place with this community that's working to fight corruption in the stock markets is like one of the coolest pairs.
I completely agree. And one thing I often say is to work with someone towards a common goal.
Well, I think that confirms that they never talked with Children's Miracle Network before they selected them, because they don't mention about them working with them. They mentioned about GameStop working with them, and they've just kind of leached onto that to select them. Yeah, I don't know anything about the numbers for that event. I haven't heard anything about it. And they posted they promised during the Q&A that they were going to have all these like photos and videos from the event. It's been a week. Amy went and looked. There's nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. So yeah, I would tend to agree with that. The turnout was so fucking embarrassing that they just could not be asked.
Be more powerful in something you're doing. You don't have to agree with that individual or other party on 100% everything. That's just not how it works. All you need to do is agree with another party on one single thing, and that makes you twice as strong in battling that fight or whatever, information war, anything that you're doing. You're double. It's exponential growth from there. And whether we agree on everything or not, on every person that's involved in this party today, we do agree on transparency and being fighting powers in this modern world, and that it's required to save the individuals that live it. It's just necessary.
I like how you pulled in all these people that weren't there to agree or disagree into your whole conversation, that they totally agree with us. Trust us, bro.
Most common in today's media landscape and in the political world in general is division based upon like, oh, you supported that person or you talked to that person that didn't agree with you on this other topic. It's like, no, dude, that's not it at all. And that's a classic divide and conquer strategy to get the people fighting.
Says the guy who talks about how evil the Jews in Israel are all the time on X and in his videos. Oh yeah, that division and separating people into groups and camps, that's so bad. I totally don't do that all the time, guys.
Amongst themselves
Chief
over every
content
issue
officer
when we're all the same people.
I know, I thought that said chef. I'm hungry.
And really, corruption all comes down from
like everyone's a chef.
Ultra wealthy, from the ultra entrenched. And so the division is so transparent these days. When you look at it online, you look at how people try to the regular folks every little thing is you don't have to. I mean, the whole point of life to agree on everything. The whole point is to have differences, to have diversity, to have different people that think different, have conversations. And when you find something that you agree on that's this important, you work together.
Exactly, just precisely. And I think that's a perfect close for that conversation. And I just 100% agree with you, man. I love talking to you, dude. You're a great guy. And also, let's talk about one thing. This guy's a monster on social media, so we're not just going to skip that. He's not just some back-end app.
Yeah, why is he a monster on social media? You want to get that one out on tape?
Yeah, I'm basically after I go home from this trip, I've got a whole bunch of stories about financial corruption. I've been working with a really cool team of whistleblowers, financial whistleblowers that have been preparing a whole bunch of stuff about a story that we're working on together. It's kind of like a story that it's kind of mind-blowing. When I first saw it, I first started digging into it, and I'm planning to sort of start breaking that story over the next month, and it will probably extend for the whole year in bits and pieces, and hopefully get it decentralized because it's all based on public information. It's all publicly available. It just requires the expertise to sort of put it together and notice the pieces.
It requires a propagandist to put it together in such a way that tells the narrative that I want to.
Hey, MMTLP has one.
Huh?
Maybe we should hook this guy up with Ian Vandersteel.
I bet they already have each other's cell phone number.
Mm-hmm.
To it. So as soon as I get home from this, I'm diving straight into sort of preparing all those stories, which are not related to anything that I've reported on previously. And if the CIA is watching, it's already decentralized. People already have it.
See what I mean? Like, fucking, these people know exactly what they're doing. Oh, we're totally independent. We totally are not sending a message. We're totally free thinkers and all this stuff. And then, oh, by the way, actually, this is our message. This is what we want you to believe. Fuck off with this shit.
Publicly available information, but it's going to be a banger.
I'm so excited for that. And they can follow you everywhere.
Ian Carroll Show on YouTube. And if you search for Ian Carroll, Carroll, you'll find me everywhere. Cancel Ian Carroll on a lot of the platforms. I just do this myself. I'm literally, like you say, I'm some behemoth of media, but I'm literally just a dude that moves around the country with my dog in a minivan. And I do my whole show myself. Just run my YouTube channel, do whatever I want, speak independently. And I've purposely kept it.
What happened to his girlfriend?
The way his videos are produced,
Posted that he was no longer on the market. Now it's just him and his dog.
The way his videos are produced on his YouTube channel, the idea that he does this all himself is such a fucking lie. I don't know who you fucking think you're fooling there, but no, definitely not.
media organizations or anything like that. I don't take ad dollars. I don't do sponsors because I want to be able to everything exactly as I find it, the information that I find, and share it with people, and then talk to them about what am I missing? What do you think? What's the real story here?
I bet Pelty gave him some money.
And I really respect that because everyone knows how easy it is to be influenced these days, and
Certainly
that's
gave
the
him
number one
followers.
problem in my opinion. With what's wrong with whether we're talking about financial institutions or media organizations or mom and pop grocery stores, when the big powers come in and start feeding you money, it's easy to get comfortable and it's easy to get lazy and start forgetting what your true
That's why Ian Carroll turns down his YouTube ad revenue.
Why?
purpose there is to begin with. And that
No, I'm making a joke. He's saying that, oh, I don't have all these sponsors and everything because it's so easy to be influenced. It's like, yeah, that's why you definitely turn down your YouTube ad revenue. Isn't that right, Ian? The joke being that he obviously fucking doesn't.
That's, once again, we're wrapping around to community. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, pleasure. And I'll
Pleasure,
probably,
man.
probably check later tonight.
All right, yeah, for sure. Thank you for coming by. All right, guys, and that's that. Next up, we are going to have the executive chef of, once again, this event, technically.
No,
and the-
we're done with that.
Oh my God.
No.
Just a bad time.
Yeah, this is the end of the show. So what do we guys think?
I actually would have enjoyed seeing like
Mhm.
the real footage of it because I mean, like, it's always entertaining, but I wonder why they didn't want to film this one. I mean, it's such an important event, right?
Because
Like with all
almost
these
nobody
charities.
showed up. Well, I mean, we got you guys want. They didn't show it. Do you guys want to see the art of meme? Like what it all looked like.
Yes, rub my axe exactly.
No yacht selfies, very suspicious. Yeah, probably because no one paid for the yacht. There was no one paying $5,000 for the yacht rental.
the
This is the
wires.
entire exhibit. At the entire, like, all the rest of it was like, well, I'm sure it's also this stuff over here to the left.
What are the memes? Like what
But,
are
like,
those
this
pictures of?
here is the entire thing. These 8 pictures, and then Ryan Cohen's underwear.
What are the
That was the
pictures?
entire
So this
exhibit.
is like the okay, so it's like the Willy Wonka one, the guy and the girl walking, the dancing babies,
Like, this is
Pepe,
stuff I could have done in Photoshop in a fucking afternoon.
the bear trap, an ice cream cone. Is that Tetris over there? I can't tell what that is.
No, that's the
That's
logo
the
from the
FMCC one.
shitty crypto group that was sponsoring the event.
Like you're gonna do like
This
a
is
meme
fucking
event. You're not
sad,
even gonna
is
have
what it is.
like the
They
best
do look
memes
like
on there?
printed NFTs.
They do. They probably just printed it out on normal, like with a color copier and just cut it out.
Yeah, so they
put it on
they
like a
show
black
the
mat.
entire gallery and make it seem like, ooh, we've got all these art exhibits, and it's like 4 things that they probably.
Well, I mean, there's so many memes. Like, are you kidding? That's what you picked?
And
Who
it's
was
not
in
even
charge of this?
original, really, as far as we can tell. Like, it isn't like you made your own new meme. Like,
I mean, one of them says the bear trap, for Christ's sake.
yeah, it's the actual movie logo. The other one is that NFT company's fucking logo right there beside it on the right.
And I was like, is that Tetris? I don't even know what that is. Like, these are the memes you picked out of all the memes on the
it's
internet?
It's this. That's what it is.
Okay.
So,
That's cool,
like,
guys.
this
Did a
was
great
as
job.
sad as we thought it was, and that's why it wasn't filmed. And bless her heart, was it Busy Brands or Junk Savvy that streamed the third one? Because otherwise,
Busy
we
Brands.
would have been sitting with nothing for,
Thank you,
for that
Busy.
one. So, you know.
Busy Brands.
What I should have done is there's a podcast that I follow called Lawyers Behaving Badly, and there was one episode where they dealt with a stonk topic where someone insider traded based on their girlfriend who was a lawyer working on an M&A deal. That probably would have been more entertaining to listen to.
Probably.
For another time. Also, I guess next time we have to have one of these, like, I did a road trip over the weekend and come back and didn't want to plan a show. We still haven't done the first Pulte event, so I guess we'll keep that in the loaded in the barrel for next time.
Yeah,
but,
that's crazy.
yeah.
That was the best one. So actually, that's pretty exciting. Like, I do look forward to watching that again.
There are many memorable moments on Pulte 1.
Yeah.
And still, like, the
Oh my
most
God, and
cringe
Houston's on there too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And the most cringe and awkward thing is like them talking to the audience and the audience having no
Nothing.
mics.
Unless they
Yes,
hand
Houston,
them.
that was the
Houston
most
goes up
cringe
on
part.
stage. He goes up on stage with Michael.
I mean, there
Oh,
was
did you
some-
see that? They think they're about to file new charges on him.
Oh.
Yeah. Like this is just going to get so much worse. So I guess a woman came forward and found messages on her 12 and 13-year-old daughters.
Oh yeah, the
phones.
one that we talked about last week.
Yeah, so he hasn't been charged for that, but she apparently is pursuing that. But I mean, I just think it's gonna like as they get further and further into this, I just think it's gonna be awful. Yeah, it's gonna be awful.
Especially with that Instagram stuff. I think the more, I mean, I would figure if there was more to add, that's why
He
they.
follows over 1,000 girls from there. I just like, and that's where they found all the information about RS. So I mean, I think it's that Instagram's probably full stuff. Terrible.
Yep. So that'll do it for us for this week, and we will catch you next time. Laters.
Good night. Wait, who won Super Tweet of the Week? You?
Oh, yeah. No, I think Come Back From Behind win by Platinum since we let it go the entire.
But you got the 8 vote.
Yeah, but she wasn't tied anymore by the end of the live stream.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she won. She got 57% of the 7 votes on YouTube. I got 29, and Amy got 14. So the tie-breaking 8 vote did not matter this time around. So
I think when I read mine the first time that I thought it was stupider than it actually was. So
well,
maybe I need
I
to go back
found if
and
they're
check
real
my
long
my
tweets,
bookmarks.
people just tune out. But if it's real concise and punchy,
Yeah.
then it wins.
Yeah, Amy, don't feel bad. It was very stupid.
Yeah.
What?
Your stupid tweet.
Yeah, I know.
Houston
Kelly is going off to prison for many, 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 many years. Who's Houston
Yeah.
Kelly? Why are they calling him
It's
Kelly?
an R. Kelly joke.
Oh, I think it's going to be so bad. Like,
It's already
once they
so
get
bad.
into that, I
It's
know, but once they
already
get
so
into that Instagram account, like, y'all didn't, I don't know if y'all watched that Landvik video where he goes into like awful detail about RS. Like, he had her, she was in school, and he had her told her like, so they had like a dom and sub thing going on, and he told her to go in the bathroom and send him a video of her masturbating.
Oh my god.
And she did, and he had it, and he had just looked at it not too long ago, and then had another one like where he told her to go in there and send him a picture of something, but like she's the one, like confirmed one, that he gave gifts. I don't think I'm not sure that he gave her any money, but like gifts and, incentivized her to do these things. And she's the one he met up with. She was 16 at the time.
Gross.
Doing this from school. So he's like has her coming out of class, like leaving her classes to go do this bullshit in the bathroom at school. Like, fucking just put him under the jail. Like, let's just be done with it. Just slide him right down into the jail.
I don't think it at this point with the charges he's facing plus how old he is, I don't think he will be getting out anytime in the rest.
Yeah,
of
like
his lifetime.
he's for sure going for a long time, right?
I hope so.
Is there a statute of limitations on this?
I don't think so. Not with, or like I don't know what way to look it up. There's a lot of those crimes that are like the heavier up stuff. Like I'm pretty sure like murder doesn't have a statute of limitations. I think if it does, what Houston Wade does, it's like 20 years or something really ridiculously long like that.
Yeah, because she was 15 into 16 when this happened. Now she's 20, and I mean I'm sure they're trying to get her to Like if they can get her to testify, and like that would do it all by itself, I think. Just like listening to what Lambic said.
Right.
But and then the other one is the girl who was basically telling him to fuck off. So I don't think he ever actually like.
Right.
There
And I
wasn't
think
anything
those
there.
two are the reason why it went from misdemeanor, contacting a minor for lewd purposes to felony because
So
there
it's
was more than one
5
instance.
felonies now that he's facing.
Yeah.
Good.
Anywho,
Terrible.
that'll do us for tonight.